We are live.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hey.
Are you guys okay? It was so quiet.
No, we're good.
Oh,
I don't have a
good.
cams or I'm just having supper first.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I've missed you guys. It's been so long
I know,
with
I'm
this
still
crew.
alive.
It has
It's
been
been a while.
quite
Mhm.
literally forever.
48 hours was a long time.
What?
We saw him 2 days ago for Star Wars.
Yes, I was just
Mhm.
I was just messing with it. You're fine. Moving on.
Right.
Uh-huh.
DM will remember this.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing about, alternating week games is that technically we only missed 3 sessions. But it feels like an eternity. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Summer is a very busy time for us. It's opportunity for camping, traveling, getting sick, whatever. So
Fires.
a lot, yeah. Fires. It's fires now. I thought I was gonna have to cancel today because, well, as of yesterday, because there's some fires around me. But thankfully we're good. So,
I've just been working.
Roach has been working a lot. Yeah. It's so we're good. Just a lot happening in life right now. Summer is the very busy season for us IRL. So apologies for that, but we're back, baby. And because it's been a hot minute, we have had a couple birthdays go by, which means deck pull. Except it doesn't count for me, because I'm the GM. Unless I want to do something nice for you guys, but I'll think about it. But it was Tilt's birthday back in July. But it still counts, so...
Damn it.
I don't know if I'm missing cards or what, but I'm counting 40 cards. I thought I had more, but maybe that's what I got. So, you have 40 to choose from.
Alright.
Oh, someone got a message.
The dice have decided whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Where are you pulling?
Card number 23,
Oh God, okay.
as per the dice.
Okay.
My character gets sucked into the void. Well, time to reroll.
Would that just be terrible? That'd be terrible. Let's see here.
It's
When the
all
GM's
morphed,
load.
it's all
Oh,
morphed into a Volus.
No.
oh God, can you imagine?
Also known as I'm rerolling.
No, worse, you're a Vorcha.
Oh, now he's dead.
Now he's just dead.
The other
Okay,
reaction was bad.
this is a good one. I think we've had this once before, with Rojan at least, or at least a couple times. I feel like we've had this a couple times. Well, this works out because since you're a robot, you just out of the ether, just feel your body get a jolt of upgrades, as you are now proficient in 3 skills of my choice. So let's take a look-see here. Let's pull up your character sheet. Oh my God, those are your stats?
I don't know how up to date that is. Let me check here.
Are you not up to date on your roll 20? I was gonna say that's an awful lot of.
Dang.
No,
shit.
that's actually that's just missing the. I know even the adept one. I think. Let me check if that.
I have to look
correlates
at
to
your
what I
character
have
card
here.
now. Hold on, I have to look at your character card. No,
Oh.
no, that's accurate. Your
That correlates.
your stats, man. You are hyper focused on 2, and the rest can go fuck off. Okay, Okay.
I mean, look, it's this is literally because Geth plus Sentinel equals this. It's not even my choice.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
the racials and the
I
class
mean,
things
it's
just stacked on each other.
kind of your choice, but you know. Your free will how you upgrade your character. Okay. Well, I was going to be a little cheeky, but I feel like I actually need to help you. So, let's see here. Uh, let's take a look see here. You know what? I'll be nice. I'm gonna give you proficiency in investigation.
Okay.
Uh,
I've already.
I know. I just clicked it. I just clicked it. That's why
Okay.
you did it before. You did it before. I'm touching all the candy right now.
Oh, right.
Let's see here. Wow, this is nuts with your. You know what? I feel like you need the little boost. Let's go with survival. We're gonna go with survival here. And oh, let's see here. Wow, you just. This is hard because you have so many. You're literally a robot because I see a lot of ones and
Yes.
zeros.
It's literally robot.
It's literally binary is what I'm looking at right now with your stats. I'm like, oh god, what do I need? You know, and what do you have right here? A disguise kit as well. You know what? Let's give you a boost in. Let's do perception. Let's give you a boost in perception. Yeah. All right. Give you a little bit of boost there. That hurt me just looking at that. All
Yeah,
the ones
so
and
remember when I rolled the Thorian stuff for the wedding and I just got infected with the whole, like, I have disadvantage on a lot of my rolls? Yeah, disadvantage on a +1 or a +0? Yeah!
Well, again, there's a way to get rid of it. You just, you know,
Have to go on a whole character arc, but yeah, we'll do it.
hey, you know, that's what y'all want to do.
Yeah, like...
That's next on the list after the family picnic.
Yeah, well, I
Yes.
was just saying, we have a picnic to go to. Jesus.
I'm telling you right now, I've had a timer. Y'all are late. Y'all are gonna be
We're
late
not.
to your own picnic.
You
So you're
can't be late
saying-
to the picnic when you're driving everybody to the picnic.
You're saying Vera should just head to the Citadel instead of rejoining everyone else.
I mean, that's up to you.
Shut your mouth.
Right.
Vera's coming to the picnic.
Yeah, you kind of promised your sister.
did.
That's true. I was looking over my notes and I see that I did like already book a ship to go pick her up in and everything.
Yep.
So
Yup.
let's shoot some dudes and go home so we can have a picnic.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Y'all
So
need
you
a
can prove
beach
to your
day.
sister you have friends.
And one's a human.
That's
Right.
the original human you're talking about, but still human.
That's true. That's true.
They all look the same.
One, I don't think you've even had a heart-to-heart yet. Like, Mel and you have bonded at least. Riley, I don't think you've bonded with. I think Riley's just there in your eyes.
Not yet.
All right. Well, speaking of which, last we left off, y'all kind of split the party. But there were good intentions behind it. As Vera, oh god, I just shot a D20 at my dog. Sorry. This is what I do for playing with them in my hands. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put them down. Vera went off to go talk to one of her companions from the military back from her past, while the other group moved forward towards a distressed ship. It was a ship that Brachus's two daughters were under command to protect and escort some important people aboard the ship. When you learned that it's in trouble, as you make it there, you realize that it has been overrun by Vorcha. And we're told to pretty much do any means necessary to try and save as many people as you can on that ship. And as you guys were able to make your way on, you realized pretty quickly that, at least where you came through, a explosion from underneath one side of the ship. You were able to enter through there and discovered there was some blood, maybe a small handful of dead bodies scattered about, a little mix of civilians and some Vorcha. You guys were able to make your way towards the front of the ship, as you guys were kind of closer to the back, try to make your way towards the front, when you encountered some Vorcha. Through some very clever puppeteering of you guys kind of like killing Vorcha, snapping their necks, and then using them as a puppet to like distract other Vorcha. What's been going on? You guys did really well. I think, if I remember correctly, there was even hardly a battle. I think it was just a couple of quick things here and there, and for the most part, it was shenanigans, and I was living for it. So you guys were able to get rid of the Vorcha that were present at the time. Discovered that they had their own special key cards to get through the ship. And Jamar learned that these specialty key cards are a way to sort of let people know that, because they're being monitored, that they're being there, but they know that only Vorcha have them, so it's kind of more like, okay, this is where they're going on patrol, while if you guys try to open up the doors without these, you would be instantly alerted, which is how they came in the first place. But you guys, once again, did acquire these keys, or a key, and made your way forward. You got pretty close towards the other end of the ship when you found a locked door. And through great strength and some help from others, Brachus, you were able to lift the door open. And inside is where you saw, kind of sitting in a pool of blood on the ground, gun aimed at you just in self-defense, as you do see your daughter sitting on the ground, as she kind of takes a moment to notice who it is that comes through the door, as that is where we left off. And if I remember correctly, hold up, because I can't remember, this was Zora that you found.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. I don't remember which kid of mine this is.
Yep, I don't. I was like,
Which one
hold
are
on,
you
let
again?
me look. Yeah, it was Zora. And that is where
Okay.
we have left
Remind
off.
me. Was she the one I talked to that said that the ship had been taken originally, or is this the one that people were looking for?
She is the one that said, that sent out that message to you.
Okay. I think what Rox is going to do is he's going to just like shove the door the rest of the way up until he hears that lock, just to make sure it's in place so he doesn't run in and shut everybody else out of here.
Can you imagine?
Look, he's only a little bit dumb, not a lot dumb. And he's
fair,
gonna.
That's fair.
I think he's just gonna look back at everybody who isn't a robot and just call out, one of you, medical assistants, and he's gonna run over to his kid. And you said, I think if I remember correctly, you said her leg was messed up the last time.
Yeah,
Like she was shot in the leg or something. Okay.
it appears
roll
that
20
way.
going?
That I do have roll 20 going.
Oh, right, because I'm an idiot and I didn't click on the link.
You're in the wrong game. Oh, you mean Sirenscape?
Yeah, that thing.
I was just like, I don't have to send a link for Roll20. You're already in it.
Look, my brain isn't working.
I will show real quick so people on screen can see what your daughter looks like. As that is one of the twins.
One of the twins. All right, so when he gets closer, he's gonna do like the concerned dad thing, and he's just gonna like start like looking her over and making sure that like everything else is attached.
It's like, I'm sorry to kind of ruin the mood, but do you have any food on you, Dad?
He's gonna pat around like the armor. He's gonna find like a little like emergency spot that he has like pocket bacon or something stored in for like whenever he's out with Mercy and she gets hungry. He's gonna pull out like a little like do-it-yourself snack bar and hand it to her.
She just kind of looks at it like, not gonna lie, she looks disappointed. She's just like, oh, it's better than not eating for the last couple of days. And she just scarfs it down.
I mean, I wasn't really expecting to have to cook for anyone.
Oh, it's not like I carried rations on me. How did you find me?
As when she says that, his focus goes from the leg to her not eating.
Hun, I
Kid,
told you.
I've told you, you have to pack. Even when you're going to the battlefields, you need to pack food.
A ship is
Most
not
of the time,
a
you're going to
battlefield.
starve to death before you bleed out.
Yeah, well,
It's not a battlefield. So he kind of like looks down to like the bleeding leg, and then like looks behind him to see if anybody's like coming into.
yes.
I feel like I had looked over at probably Riley, like, she's been in the med bay.
Yeah, Riley could certainly go, but I am also aware that Omen could be very useful here. So I am going to take a moment to get Omen's attention. Theirs. What are the pronouns? Anyway, get Omen's attention and ask him to come and work with me. But now I don't know if he'll do that because he follows Brachus's one. So maybe I could go over and then just say to Brachus, I think we could use Omen's help as well.
I'm sorry, who did you say that to?
Omen.
Okay, I'm going to go over, when you ask for medical help, I'm going to go over and then I'm going to tell you that I think we could use Omen's help as well. Because I'm not sure Omen will pay attention to me anyway.
I mean, Omen's just looking back and forth between the two of you right now.
Oh, Dad, a human?
Oh, don't
What?
you start too.
No,
Is he?
aren't they babies?
Compared to yeah, I mean, compared to us, most species are babies. He kind of looks over. He's like, "One of you, please, blood."
It's okay. It's been here for a couple days. I don't think it's
Omen-
bleeding out anymore.
That makes it worse.
Omen will walk up.
Oh, fuck! What? What? Dad!
I know. It's that
What the
a lot.
fuck do you have
Don't
hidden?
worry, it's okay.
Who else is out there? What?
Well,
shit.
we've got a AI that looks like a Asari. There is not a Asari, a Turian. There is another Asari out there. There's a Solarian, and another one of our companions who is also a Turian is off fighting some war criminal at the moment.
Wait, you have a baby, a murder robot, and an illegal AI?
This unit resents this.
Yeah, he's not a murder robot. I mean, he doesn't do anything unless I tell him.
For a human, I'm actually middle-aged and somewhat experienced. I can't help.
You are? I
Well,
can't
I'm
tell.
old enough.
Yeah, I mean, technically, human years, she's an adult. She's a doctor. I think she deals
Okay.
with rocks.
So I am going to offer Zora a super medigel, which is 8
Ooh, okay.
would roll it.
I'm sorry?
I'm
You're really
offering
quiet.
Zora a super medigel, which is an 8d4 plus 8.
Okay. Who rolls that?
I would let her roll it. I'll let her roll it. Since you're the one distributing it.
Okay.
The question is, how many d4s do you have ready in your dice tray?
Only
How
two.
is she applying it? Because every one of
How
us
many do you
applies
have?
an edge different.
Do you have 8?
Oh,
Okay. Well, let's roll
I
it
do.
together. I'll roll 4 and you roll 4.
okay.
I have like 5 or 6 in my tray.
So I've got 7 for the first 2, and another 6. 7 and 6, 13 for me.
And another 9 from me.
So that's
8, 9.
22 plus 8 is 30.
Ooh, very nice.
So she's healed for 30.
That is a nice chunk. So you see part of her leg, which she looks like she got shot right in the leg, and it's a pretty gnarly shot, as it's pretty big in her thigh. Actually, Riley, since you're the one that's kind of looking at it, go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
Also, I'm going to take a moment to ask Omen if he has the equivalent of an X-ray or infrared vision that he used to look at the wound.
When you ask that, Omen will nod and will say affirmative.
Could you please, without touching her, look at the wound and assess it? And my medicine check is going to be a 17.
A 17? Okay. You look at this wound, and putting 2 and 2 together, what she was saying before, she's been there for a while. This wound is pretty infected. Without doing some proper medical treatment and a more thorough look, you don't know what is wrong specifically, other than it is very infected, as it's been untreated for at least a couple days, if not more.
Tell that the wound is infected, so you should be getting a brighter infrared reading.
Yeah, so
You,
we'll use. Whoop, go ahead.
I was say, any of you got any sort of antiseptic or anything?
I mean, I always have bottle of alcohol.
That may have to do.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, anything to help with the pain.
This unit may be able to offer a solution.
You see her look
Yes.
very nervous, kind of going back and forth between you, Brockus, and Omen.
Please, do not resist. We are offering aid.
What aid are you offering there, big guy?
Omen will kneel closer to her, which doesn't do much for him because he's what, 8 feet tall normally.
Yeah, and she's just like, she's got nowhere to go, so she's just like,
And we'll extend a hand, and it'll almost look like sand coming off the hand, as we'll use Unity here
Okay, what does that do?
and further heal. So spawn a swarm of healing nanobots that heal allies, up to 6 organic creatures of your choice that you can see within range. Regain hit points equal to 1d6 plus your power casting. It is upcast to level 3 automatically because my Sentinel level and Paladin stuff / weird Paladin hybrid equivalent that is the Sentinel class, so I can't cast it at lower than this anyway for my tech powers.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's 3d6 plus 5 basically of healing. They'll just get in there and try to, at a microscopic level, close up as much of the wound as humanly possible. Maybe clear out the necrotic tissues if there's any of them in there. Basically, just at a nano level, try to clean up as much of the wound as possible and close what can be closed.
Of course, you have nanomachines. All right.
Look, not my choice, okay? They put it in the class.
All right. All right, go ahead and roll. What's the word? Nanomachine, son.
Yeah, Nanomachine's Hun here, but yeah, close enough.
You're not my father.
Yeah, that's 18 points of healing.
Oh, dang. Okay.
And at this point, might as well let it spread to, the rest of the group if anybody else needs to be topped off HP-wise.
Oh, so it's kind of like a whole healing swarm that has like
Literally
a
a
radius.
cloud of healing machines,
It's-
within a 38
It's the one I
meter
use all
radius.
the time.
There you go, same
Oh,
one.
gotcha. Okay.
It's same spell.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
This literally just comes out of my body, though. That's the only,
Gross.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I missed how many points that was.
18 for whoever needs it.
Did you guys even take damage from the fight? I don't even
I-
know.
Yeah, I took a little bit, but if Riley needs it more than me, that's fine because I'm only missing like 11.
Up
Oh,
to,
no,
s-
it
up to
hits
s- up to 6
everybody.
people gets it. Up to
Yeah.
6 people get it.
Oh, the same number.
Yeah.
As long as you're organics,
Oh.
basically. So basically, I can do everybody but myself.
I was just curious because I'm like, did you guys even fight? I guess there was a small amount of resistance.
It's a scuffle.
Just a small
I was
scuffle.
shot.
You were? No, really, were you? I don't remember. Okay, so yeah, you guys can heal up whoever needs to heal.
It'll retrieve whatever bottle of alcohol she stashed in her backpack and kind of hold it out to Baracus. He's not really coming closer though. She's just kind of stay in the doorway holding it out. Like,
Are you just hovering
Here?
still?
no, she's on the ground.
Oh, okay. I would say at this point, you're probably at the tail end of fly anyway.
Yeah.
Are you close enough to reach Brackus, or do you want me to come and get that from you and bring it over?
Honestly, don't know how big this room is, so.
It's pretty big. It could fit
Okay, so it's a full
most
room.
of you in there. Yeah.
I mean, she's just standing in the doorway holding out the alcohol for whoever wants it.
Okay, I will go retrieve it and come back with it. And then offer it to Zora. See,
Thank
drink
you.
her. Or,
Oh, she pours some of it on her leg and then just takes a big old swig. She's like, ah. Oh, it's better. Oh. Thanks. Dad, do you mind helping me up?
He stands up and just helps her up.
You see that her coloration, her being more of kind of like a, a bit of like a gray-blue kind of skinned Asari. She was definitely looking more pale from the ordeal. Color is definitely coming back to her thanks to the healing. Her leg is still infected and injured, but she has a lot more energy as she's getting herself up. And she's like, "Oh, thank you. Did you find anyone else?"
Just a bunch of dead Vorcha. Nope, we got locations as to where everyone's being held, and he's gonna hold up like the little access cards. Some of them were kind enough to give us the keys to the kingdom.
Oh, those... I recognize those. They're for, well, the richer people on here. Anyone that's important, really. Usually are the ones that have those keys. Everyone else just has big keys that open certain areas.
A couple of the Vorcha we ran into were walking around with us.
Okay. Is any... where are the survivors, then?
From what we gather, some of them have been taken prisoner and being offered as, I guess, tribute, if I'm correctly, offering as tribute to a special guest.
So what special guest?
Didn't really get much information on it, but the Vorcha seemed to fear them.
Okay.
Remind me, Zora, did we get information that like the like zombie guys are here as well?
Yes, we did.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Yeah.
and zombies, yeah, those two. Zombies are real.
No, I fought some. They got back up though, so one almost ripped my arm out of my shoulder, but thankfully I was able to get away. You didn't happen to find Trilla, did you?
Not yet. You're the first living person that I haven't killed that I've come across.
Okay. Well, my leg is kind of broken at the moment, but I can still shoot. A little help if that's okay. Otherwise, I got this. I can help.
He gives her like a concerned look.
Don't give me that look. I'm fine. I'm a commando. This is what we do. Just can't move around much with a bum leg.
He's gonna like look around the room and see if there's like anything they can fashion like a brace or something out of.
Yeah. Give me an investigation.
That is going to be a investigation of a 12.
12? Yeah, you are able to find a few things. You don't find anything like tape or rope, but you do find like some computer wires that you could use to fashion like rope. And you do see that there are chairs in there, and they've got like the really long words are hard. Armrests on them that are straight that you technically could use if you wanted to break one off or two.
Yep, and that's what he's gonna do. Is he's gonna like break the chairs like apart and just fashion a brace for her leg. Because he knows arguing with her is like arguing with himself, and it's just gonna be them going back and forth until he gives.
Well, where do you think she gets it from?
I mean, he's the best influence. What can I say?
Of course, she makes little noises here and there just from the sensitivity, but you see that she's a tough cookie. She she hobbles a bit, but she gets her gun up, and you guys see this. It's a big, hefty gun, especially for something like an Asari. This thing is a monster. As she just kind of holds it up, and she's like, "All right, where are they?"
open for
Omen
her.
have been able to determine when he was doing his inspection if her leg was broken?
Yeah, go ahead and give me another medicine check.
That's for what they had them. My notes say they were in a formal room with
That's
peeking
not
windows.
quite. That's a 16.
A 16, it doesn't look like it's broken. It just looks like it's in a lot of pain from the infection. It looks more like it's more muscle related than the actual bone that is damaged. So not broken, but enough damage to the muscle that she can't walk properly.
He's gonna
What was that
like,
again?
he's like, all right. Sorry about that. Yeah. What did you say, Gilly?
Sorry.
You asked where they were, and I was reading my notes. So he said it was in a formal room with peeking windows towards the front of the ship, wherever that is. So that's where the survivors are.
You wouldn't happen to know the layout of the ship, would you?
To a certain extent, but not unless you can hack into the system and get like a blueprint. I don't. I know you can't do that, Dad. I don't know if any of your friends can.
That's what Jamar's for.
What's a Jamar?
Hi.
Ah. Yeah, there's a computer actually, not too far from here. It's right next to the elevator. If we can kind of control it to a point to where we can power it. I mean, it has power, but to control it so we can go topside, I think that's our best bet. But there's a computer near it where we can hack into it and take a look.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that should be fairly easy.
She'll nod and she'll start hobbling over to a little bit more northward from where you guys were already heading anyway. And you see that there is this large computer panel, kind of like a station they have set up. It's actually quite common on a lot of ships, especially very large ships, where they have a lot of this stuff in several areas, including the elevator, mostly for mechanics and shipwrights and everything. So if they need anything to help for maintenance or to fix a problem, they're kind of right there next to a large source. So yeah, you easily find a very large computer and a keyboard just waiting for you to fiddle with.
Well, I'd be more than happy to do that.
All right. Go ahead and give me
Ollie.
that hacking. Yes, Brackets.
Brock is just gonna hang near her the entire time, so she's got at least somebody to rest on.
Okay.
He has a feeling that once combat starts, he's probably gonna act at like a bipod, like he does for Vera at times.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna do the dad seatbelt thing where it's like, my arm's my seatbelt. I got you.
Yep. Just throw it across them, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, not the best role of my life, but that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. I mean, you're just grabbing the blueprints of the ship, so probably one of the easier things you can hack. So yeah, you easily find it. As you see, this ship has, it is a large ship, but it realistically only has like 4 layers to it. And it looks like you guys are on the third layer, I should say. As you do see, according to the blueprints, at the very top is kind of the more common area / where all the like rich people and all the politicians and everyone that they were trying to escort. You also see there is a portion where the pilots are. The second area is a much more common area where pretty much everyone else is. That's where all the rooms are. That's where everyone kind of sleeps and stays, kind of like if you were on a cruise ship. That's kind of like the general area where everyone goes to have their own quarters. You have the area that's where you guys are right now. It's a bit more like storage slash kind of extra, as they do have places for a bunch of like computers and maintenance. And again, the storage, as you guys very clearly went through an area where it had a lot of machinery to move boxes and what around. And then the very bottom looks like where they stored like a bunch of ships and everything for any emergencies, as well as what is essentially the storage space of like if you were an airplane underneath.
Does the layout, any of the areas of layout, match up with what I was seeing from the Vorcha that I yanked from his mind?
Where you were going, it looks like it was kind of closer to perhaps the top floor. As far as, well, let me ask, Jamar, do you share the blueprints with everyone?
Oh, absolutely.
Or are you just kind of sorry? Okay, so yeah, you would see kind of like, because you saw a lot of like spacious areas. So you saw like, okay, probably putting two and two together, probably on the top floor.
This top area looks very familiar with what I saw. It's probably where we need to head.
That's where they're holding everyone?
Think so. Can't pinpoint the exact room from the blueprint to the pieces of memory I got, but say around here.
Alright, is that where we're going then?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we want to look for any survivors on the middle floor? Anyone that was like me and kind of barricaded themselves?
Wouldn't hurt.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
There's no guarantee anyone's in. All the survivors are there, so should at least sweep the area.
I mean, there was a lot of people on this ship, but it was for politicians, so, well, politicians and, you know, a few travelers, but it's not like there was hundreds of thousands of people on here like most ships. A good couple hundred, maybe.
Those portraits were sent out to find survivors. Imagine that means that they don't have everyone, or whoever they're looking for.
There could be more on this floor.
Possibly.
Or anywhere.
I haven't heard anything, but that doesn't mean there's not anyone down here. Up to you guys. I'll follow. I'm just
Jamar.
worried.
Jamar, can you set Wheatley to detect life signs?
Yeah, can I set Wheatley to detect life signs? You ask good questions.
Can Wheatley find a pulse?
Wheatley
He
can't
might
find
not
a
be
target.
able to. He might be the wrong type of drone, which wouldn't actually shock me. You are...
At least just our stormtrooper.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he is. He is the wrong breed. Yeah, I do not have the other one. I am sorry.
He's gonna like look over to Omen afterwards. You got anything to detect life signs?
This unit can detect them through their heat signature using infrared vision. That is
Can
the
it see
limit
through
of
walls?
this unit's abilities. Let me check. I don't think so. No, I do not think I can see through walls. The
That's
human has to
X-ray.
me.
That is X-ray.
No, it needs I need the heat to get to me for me to be able to see it, and it has to be a little cooler or a little hotter than the environment.
All right. Old-fashioned way it is, door to door.
Oh gosh. She kind
I
of
have-
looks at you
I have
for a
true sight,
moment.
not ethereal sight.
Yeah. She kind of looks at you for a moment. She's like, "There's a lot of doors to go through, if that's the case."
You got a better idea?
I'd say the cameras, but they've got those shut off. Like off, like you can't even hack them. So, no.
When you say off, you just mean they're turned off.
No, like they did something. That's why we weren't able to reach out. We weren't able to do a distress signal. But thanks to my training, I was able to do some fiddling on my Omni tool to get something out quick and quiet.
Jamar, would Wheatley fit in like an air duct, or the duct work?
I don't know. Are they real air ducts or movie air ducts?
Have you seen? I mean, if you look at space air ducts, because space, they could fit Wheatley.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Are they air ducts or
Canon.
Jeffrey's tubes?
canon in Mass Effect, the air ducts on at least space stations are big enough for a child to fit through.
So couldn't we send Wheatley around to look?
You could
Not a bad idea.
until he hits a locked one.
Well, I mean, even if he could eliminate some of it, or see if there was life forms in some of the rooms, it would narrow it down a bit.
Yeah, I can deploy the Wheatley to go hunting.
Okay. Yeah, so Wheatley can
Also-
take a gander
also,
at this one.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
real quick, I know Acilia's not mine to RP, but could she maybe also make the suggestion here that in conjunction with Wheatley, maybe one of our more tech-savvy crew members, Jamar or Omen, go back on that computer and maybe look for any doors on those middle floors that have been like emergency locked or emergency barricaded in any way, might indicate that somebody's hiding on the other side of it.
You know, that's
Yeah,
the
if you want
famous
your
thing I've
character-
heard.
If you want your character to, because, I mean, yes, I do control the NPC, but if you have suggestions, since she technically is under your command, you are more than welcome to do that. Yeah.
Then she will suggest that.
You know, that is probably the smartest suggestion I've heard lately.
Okay. So I will need 2 rolls from you, Jamar. I'm gonna need Wheatley's either. I will let you choose either investigation or perception. And then I need
Yeah, that's
a
perception.
perception. Okay. I don't know what he's got. And then for this, I would say electronics.
Okay, so it's an 11 off of Wheatley for the perception. To
Okay.
Go do his job.
Okay.
I mean,
With this-
it's a plus 4.
Yeah. What was that, Omen?
Would this unit's assistance in data parsing be of use?
Every day, yes.
I mean, more processing power, right? May I give him the help action for that, as we will just process data that much quicker if there's 2 of us looking through all the Excel files. For lack of a
Sure.
better term.
Sure. Are you looking on all the floors then, or just the next floor?
You know what? I mean, if I'm there and if you allow it, I would be more than happy to lend the extra processing power for that.
Okay.
Run them in order. Let's do it in the order we're
One
gonna
floor
go
at a
through.
time. Yep.
Okay.
So anything else on this floor will be our run for that. Oh.
I'll have you roll
33?
once because you can scan everything. So this will just be for
Okay.
everything.
Well,
But yeah.
33.
33. Yeah, that'll do it. Well, for Wheatley, the vents actually do have access to some of the rooms, so he just kind of does like a wide berth, and able to get even to the centers because I mean vents connect to everything. Does kind of a scan. Doesn't quite do a thorough job because you just said look for bodies. Didn't really say like alive or dead. Found a few. But since you have access to his memory, aka Cam, you can easily see that a lot of them are just dead bodies. You didn't really see anything that's alive. So it seems like maybe for the most part this floor is probably pretty picked clean as far as survivors go. On the second and third floor, or all the floors I can tell you, is because of the attack, all of it was emergency shutdown. Like, all the doors were used pretty much as part of protocol. However, you do notice that before everything was disconnected as far as, like, communication and everything else, you do notice that there is a small handful of doors that may have been either no longer locked or haven't been checked on. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, you're not sure yet. The top floor has 2 areas specifically that are locked down hard and protected. As far as, like, you know that these are very heavy doors, as if they're protecting something important behind it. As well as the same thing for the lowest, the floor beneath you guys right now as well.
I want to make note of anything that's been locked from the inside, basically. Was it sealed from the inside, or was it sealed from the outside?
The one on the top floor was from the outside. The one on the bottom floor was from the inside.
Okay.
The
and
ones
that
on the middle
information will
floor
be shared.
is sporadic on the middle floor. It's like it's kind of looks like it was from both sides, depending on probably panic situations or break-ins or whatever. So it's kind of inconsistent for the middle floor.
Yeah. Can I pull that information to my Omni tool for later use?
Oh, easily, yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
All right. So Zora will kind of look at you, kind of like waiting. She's like, did you find anything?
Yeah, I'm going to share with her the copy of the map with all the information.
And you see she goes into almost like work mode is the best way to describe it. As you see, her eyes are just like laser focused. She's looking on her Omni tool, and you can see her eyes shifting like she's analyzing. And she's like, okay. All right, well, the bottom floor makes sense. Probably doesn't want anyone to escape. That makes perfect sense. Upstairs, though. This particular area up front, we do have the pilot decks on both sides for the pilot and co-pilot, but the center, what's locked down is what's bothering me. There is a computer on the inside that also has access to an emergency elevator that goes down to the bottom floor. That might be where they shuffled everyone, or protecting something or grabbing something. I have no idea. They haven't made any demands. Nothing. Just bloodshed. But if it was just pure bloodshed, they would have left by now.
So what are you thinking? We hit it from the bottom, or we go topwise and take that L?
If something's locked from the inside on the bottom, I say we go topside and take that down. That might be why that's protected, so no one can access it. That's just my opinion,
That might
though.
also unlock everything for us.
Quite possibly.
All right. Sounds like we got a plan.
And she kind of like leans over at you and she's like, well, what's the plan? Like, middle floor, go to the top floor? Like, we have a plan, but what's the steps to the plan, Dad?
Does he just like looks over at her, and she knows he doesn't plan much.
That's why she's like,
assaulting
Dad,
thing, as
you need steps.
He just smiles and he flicks like the switch on Arlac to turn it into like the flame burst mode.
You haven't changed. Okay. All right. So then she like
I'm taking
moves.
that as a compliment.
She's gonna move over to Jamar and she's like, okay, so do we go on the middle floor or the top floor? Dad,
We probably should go in order just in case.
Okay.
Crew-wise, is there any oddball things we should note? Like Vorcha crew or anything like that?
like Vorcha were part of the actual crew originally?
What are we treating as hostile?
Anything that is Vorcha and Zombie? The weird, pale, creepy, blue, glowy
What
eye,
they are.
whatever. Yeah. Those are
You
the
get
only
that,
things I've
Omen?
seen.
If
Target
it's
parameters
if it's-
updated.
Just a day in NY for us.
This is why.
Target parameters updated. Acknowledged. Proceeding with cleansing ship of all unwelcome organics. Me trying not to laugh. out
Vorcha
of
don't
character.
belong. Let's go.
Like that phrase itself just sends Tilly into a small panic attack.
Okay.
No, okay.
That actually kind of works out because if we take the elevator and we just go one room at a time, they'll just think that we're just using it to just sweep the rest for survivors instead of straight to the top. So that's probably a good idea. All right, let's go.
All right. Save the survivors, shoot the Vorcha. Remember, they're allergic if they get shot in the face. And he says that with complete seriousness as he, just starts helping her out of the room.
And she looks
Also,
over at
please
everyone. She's like,
remember, we are on a ship. Don't shoot outside walls.
she does look at you, the rest of you, and she's like, no, it's true. I tested it. They are highly allergic. She hobbles inside the elevator. All right. And thanks to the chip that you guys have, the little access key, you guys are able to make it easily to the second floor. However, Athelia, I need a
No.
sanity check from you.
No. You mean
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna be in a
need-
tiny little elevator box with the Geth on the frozen ship? Yeah, this is fine.
Oh God, what have I been making you roll?
This is
They're
my
wisdom
personal
checks?
hell.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think they've been wisdom
By
checks.
By the way, we
when we do talk about cleansing all, unwanted organics or whatever, we're activating the infrared vision, so it does the Geth thing where like the light on its face goes from like white to red.
Oh god, kill mode, the kill switch.
Basically.
Combat mode.
Activating kill
engaged.
mode.
Disadvantage now?
Listen, you can't see it if you're behind.
Not yet. You haven't reached it there yet. You have been semi decent. You bet. Oh, okay. Okay. So
4.
The nat one.
For our listeners, 4.
yeah. So when you were rolling so well earlier too, yeah. I would say
I rolled really well on Tuesday.
that was the problem. That was. You guys do actually. What's everyone's passive perception?
That's 'cause
16.
you like to think.
Mine.
17?
11.
12.
We do not care.
14.
14. And Riley, I'm sorry, what was yours?
17?
Okay, so I would say everyone except Omen and Jamar can see off to the side in their peripherals. Athelia is having a bit of a panic attack, as you can see her just breathing heavily all of a sudden, where she's just like... It's almost like she's acting like claustrophobia is kicking in ever since she entered this elevator, as she's not doing well.
I am not a therapist.
Is there any sort of role, like any sort of like dad mode role Brockus can make to try to like help her calm down?
You can make an insight roll to see what could be happening to know how to proceed with this.
It's gonna be 14 for insight.
14. Okay. You've seen her in like when you guys travel on like the Citadel and like elevators and stuff like that, and she seems to be fine. So you know that she's not necessarily claustrophobic, but there's something triggering her to make you think that it could potentially be some trauma or something that she experienced before to kind of make her feel this way. Definitely some PTSD vibes. Yeah, more pocket.
And she's
picking.
made it. Has she made it? She's made it perfectly clear that she doesn't like Altman, right? Like we're aware that she has issues with him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Their first encounter was lovely.
I'll try to immediately attack.
I think Brockus is gonna try to like angle himself to like put himself between the two of them to like give
Okay.
her a bit of cover.
Okay. Athelia, I'll kind of let you react to that depending on if that makes you feel better or not. Yes, Riley?
Can I do a medicine check to see if I would realize that she's anxious and perhaps suggest she had a bit of a drink? She always had a bottle of alcohol, then perhaps that.
You recall that she hasn't really drank much since you guys got on the ship, or just today in general. So you can put 2 and 2 very easily that it's probably not anything alcohol related. Unless you want to
No,
actually...
I'm thinking the reverse of that. That if I actually suggested she have a swig of
Oh,
alcohol, perhaps that would take the edge off for her.
I mean, if you wanted to, yeah. Otherwise, you don't really need to do a medicine check for that. That's more of like if you want to physically examine her. Otherwise, you could just do another insight check and see if you can figure that out too. But you could suggest it, yeah.
Okay, insight, and then I'll suggest it.
Okay.
So the insight is 14.
14? Oh, okay, so the same thing that Brockus rolled. Yeah, you get the feeling that some past trauma or maybe some sort of PTSD, whatever is triggering her.
Okay,
You've
so
seen it
I'll
con her
just go
nerves
over-
before.
Now, she's okay with humans, though, right?
You've seen she's been fine around pretty much all races except
Yeah,
Omen.
yeah. Okay, all right. So I will make my way over to her and very quietly suggest that she looks really nervous and would she, does she think having a small drink calm her down?
It's my only bottle earlier.
Oh.
She does look, grateful at Brockus for at least breaking line of sight to try and do something. Don't know how much it works, but it's something. She does appreciate the gesture.
Does anyone have any like
I think with
rubbing alcohol? That could work as alcohol, right?
mouthwash.
Brockus has a bottle of Rinsol on.
Ah!
If
Carry that on you? You carry
if
that on
she's
you?
that desperate for a drink, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, if you want to. If you want to. That's up to you, Brockus.
And Brockus
safe
is
for
gonna turn. Is like,
Well,
for me. He's like, if you want, I got some of the hard stuff. Oh, I'm not sure. Does Rinsol melt your insides like it does to a human?
only one way to find out.
To test that theory. But I'll keep that in mind. Just get out of the damn elevator first.
Did anybody push the button for the elevator to go up, or are we just all standing in there?
No, you guys are going up. You guys are going up. I'm not that horrible. I'm like,
Samuel
who's
and John
pressing?
Louis.
I'm not that bad where it's like,
Like this whole thing is playing out, and we're just standing there.
While the elevator is going up, Omen's doing the thing
Oh, God.
like what kids do, where they just kind of like stand there, just looking obsessively at the numbers go up. So he's just kind of standing there with his whole infrared vision thing turned on, just obsessively just looking at the numbers tick on the elevator.
okay. All right, and with that, you guys do make it to the middle floor. All right, do we split up, or do you want your robot thing to scan again? Or both robots?
I think the scanning worked off last time. I think we can do it again.
Yeah, we're gonna just pull out the shield and the what's it called? The Omni tool hammer, gear wise, the Omni hammer there, and we're stepping off the elevator.
Okay.
And Brockus is gonna follow with Riot Shield out and the shotgun.
Okay. Yazora comes out with her gun.
You said that she had like a huge gun. Is it like a LMG or what is it?
It's, let me look it up real quick. Shame on me for not having her character open. Let's see here. Let's see here. She has. Oh God, why can't I say this word? It's kind of similar to what the eviscerator is. Eviscerator. Eviscerator. It's a big, bulky assault rifle.
I'm Googling this now.
So I can probably get a picture of it somewhere. Let's see here.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
I found the Mass Effect wiki article on it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one heck of a weapon.
Mm-hmm. It's a shotgun. Sorry, I said assault rifle. It's a shotgun.
Yeah.
It's a shotgun. It's a massive shotgun.
I knew better, and I said assault rifle, and I'm like, no, it's not an assault rifle.
She's using a shotgun. Yeah, she's definitely a member of this family.
Yep. I mean, she's not hiding it either. You guys can see a couple weapons on her. Like, you even see some, like, frag grenades and everything on her belt. Like, she's loaded. All right. So you're going to have Wheatley go around and try to check the vents once more?
Yep.
Okay. And then, Omen, what are you doing? You say you're going to help?
Yeah, we're definitely. I'd even say Omen would be willing to take point here, along with Brockus, and just front clear most of the stuff. Have people like kind of decided to subdivide into smaller groups, or like how would Omen perceive this?
Well, I mean,
Or are
Zora
they all
asked
staying
if they wanted
stacked
to
together
split.
right now?
If they wanted
Yeah, but
to
nobody
split
really
or anything.
answered, so I'm just
No.
saying like, what would Omen?
And I think Brockus, would say we probably should stick together.
Okay. So yeah,
'Cause
we'll front look. Mm-hmm.
You guys do see, because you guys had a copy of the map, this layout is kind of weird. It almost, all the rooms are kind of honeycombed on the side and spread out, as they're all kind of like intertwined and connected in some shape or form. There seems to be something in the center, so you kind of like go around and then weave through. So it just kind of does this, weaving in and out. So technically you could split and you guys will eventually come back together and then continue on like that. So it's up to you guys if you want to split or stay together.
Just a quick question: is Zoro out of sync for anyone else, or is it just me?
Oh no.
I think it's just you, bro. She's
She
fine
was
about
for
now?
a minute, but
Okay, you're
I
good.
did-
now
I did.
she's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
How wide are the corridors? I guess is the real question.
They are. Oh god, here. About
Like if they're only
about 6 to 8 meters. So about 3 to 4 squares.
we might consider doing 3 and 3 if it's. If I'm understanding correctly, it's the central core and then everything loops around it.
Yes.
Okay, so there's basically and then 2 hallways, and then everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the rooms are on the outside.
Okay. We might consider just 3 and 3 for the sake of efficiency in case anyone's in not great condition and we need to get to them sooner rather than later.
Right.
Send a medic with each team, which would mean my brain's getting there. There's a name.
Omen?
Nope.
Celia?
Siva.
Riley?
Riley.
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 Riley with one group, me with the
The
other.
Human.
I was trying not to say it that way.
That's fair. We were all thinking it.
Said the
So-
human with the other group.
We
Oh,
want.
wow.
We probably should have probably 1 point as well, each group. So, me with one, Omen with the other.
Yeah.
That works.
I can go with Omen. Athelia, if you want to go with Brockus.
As long as it's a... Yeah, that works for me. Yes.
I was like, you want to go with Omen? That's out of character.
No, it just took her brain a minute to catch up with who was going where.
That's
she
fair.
was paying half attention, okay?
That's fair. All right.
Simply not to hyperventilate over here, you know?
That's true. Yeah. Okay. So what is the actually I'm gonna do this real quick just for my sanity's sake. I'm gonna take you guys to the next map. Chat doesn't quite need to see this just yet because it's just for more your guys' little visual here. Okay, as you guys kind of pop out over here. So who's splitting? Who has divided themselves?
Riley, Athelia, and Brockus on Team Wallaby.
Okay. And then the other three on the other. And because she doesn't know you guys, she's going with her dad, Zora.
That's very fair.
Understandable.
Okay. As you guys start splitting off. Okay, so going back to Wheatley real quick, because this is quite massive, I'm going to need 2 rolls from Wheatley. Kind of like scanning one side and then scanning the other side and kind of weaving in between. Actually, no, he wouldn't weave in between because there's nothing in the center. So, yeah, it's just one side and then the other side.
2 times for Wheatley to disappoint me. Let's see.
Oh, no.
14 on the first one.
Okay.
Oh, my God, Wheatley. 23 on the second one.
Oh, my!
Why? Wow, really?
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, so Wheatley finds a few things. Because you said specifically bodies, right? Or people, life forms.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like that there are, so on the cams, of course, going into his memory banks, you do see a handful of more dead bodies, unfortunately, from people who either got injured and locked in their rooms, or maybe the rooms opened up at one point and they just kind of shot them and then left. All you can see is just dead bodies. You do see, kind of in a couple of spots, you do see that there are what looks like life, like people have barricaded themselves in about 3 rooms.
Okay.
And then Omen, you said you're gonna try to scan? Or something else?
Yeah, well, we're scanning, and I mean, we're just busting down doors if we have to, because I mean, we can't really scan through walls with an infrared scanner, so it's gonna have to be the good old-fashioned, just bust the door down and check.
Well, are you forcing your way through, or are you using the key card?
I mean, if the key card works, we'll use the key card. But if it's barricaded and the key card doesn't work, we're gonna have to force our way through that door.
Okay.
Obviously, subtlety first, but if that doesn't work, force is option number 2.
Okay. Let's actually see how well you do. I need everyone to roll me a perception check, please. And then I will roll for Zora. Let me go back open to her thing. I just need to have multiple tabs open. There we go. Let's see here. Perception. Okay. All right, Omen.
So I double checked because I actually had written down that Thorian computer virus thing that you got me. It's -2 to all saves, so it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, this is...
Still annoying as all heck. But, so this is a
Wow.
check, so I believe it doesn't apply, correct? Or do you
No, it
apply to all
doesn't.
saves and checks? I don't mind if you want it to be all saves and checks. It'll
No,
still be funny. I
it's
don't mind
just,
it, but
I'm
just
pretty
asking.
sure it's just also, I didn't make it that bad. Jesus. Okay,
I don't mind.
second.
It would still be funny. I really do. I'll play around it. I don't mind. So yeah, in that case, that is with the new perception that you gave me from today's
Saving
poll,
throws.
It's going to be a 19.
It's just saving throws.
Okay,
Have you been
Okay, so
nerfing
that's-
yourself
that's-
this whole time?
a little bit.
Okay.
So that's just a 9. That's just a 19 then.
Okay.
I wish actually I made a boo boo before I was rolling with disadvantage, but.
You don't have that's awful. That means I've just given you just exhaustion. Like level
Perma
2 exhaustion. Like Jesus.
I thought it was perma exhaustion. I was rolling with perma exhaustion. All right,
Oh
moving
my
on.
gosh. No, just -2 on your saves. That's it. Okay, sorry, what was the number?
19.
Okay. Acelia.
7.
Oh. Jamar. Oh, he didn't roll.
Sorry, that's off a which roll?
Sorry.
Perception.
Perception.
7.
Ooh. Riley.
10.
Athelia.
14?
Brockus.
Number of the day.
18.
Okay, and I got a 16. So, Team Brockus is doing really good. Omen, however.
Another team anyway.
Wow.
We don't have a gap on it.
That's true. Like, am I playing favoritism here? Okay, so as Omen, we're gonna start with your team first because you're the only one that sees this. So when you, Acelia, and Jamar go onto one side, Jamar is kind of distracted by trying to analyze and figure out like where the hell Wheatley found these survivors. Acelia is just kind of in soldier mode, just keeping an eye out on any dangers, not really looking at the details. You, however, after getting some of that information from Wheatley, you are just kind of hyper focused. And for a creature that doesn't have ears, you started thinking more outside of the box and start trying to maybe potentially feel the vibrations like in the floorboard and maybe like feel footsteps or any movement happening. And you feel something and it kind of draws you to what you think in front of one of the bedrooms at least could potentially be where one of the survivors are. It'd be right about here. The others,
Okay.
you don't have the information from Wheatley, so you guys are just kind of being vigilant and just trying to keep any ears, eyes, everything open. Riley, you're probably a bit distracted probably potentially just kind of worried about Athelia and whatnot, or just kind of think of what needs to be done. However, the other 3 are able to find a few spots where you almost, it's very faint, but it almost sounds like maybe muffled sounds, like people talking, maybe a few footsteps kind of going around in a couple places, fairly close to each other, as you guys kind of pick up in these 2 areas right over here. So actually I'll go ahead and I will show a map to everyone else.
These voices, do they sound non-Vorcha?
Yeah, it doesn't have that high pitch, like that yee sound that they constantly have. It sounds definitely a couple of the muffled sounds maybe sounds like it's deeper, like maybe it's a man's voice, or maybe they're whispering, hard to tell. And then others sound a little bit higher, but maybe it's more, maybe that could be a woman's voice. But it's definitely not that yee sounds you hear from Vorcha.
What sound?
Yee! Vorcha!
Space goblins. Not even goblins, gremlins.
Yeah, they're yeah.
That's what they remind me of, the gremlins.
They are.
He's gonna look over to his daughter. He's gonna like take the key card off of like his hip. Is there a panel to like scan the key card, or does it just pick up like the biometrics from it when we get close?
Yeah, it's kind of, think like hotel. Instead of having like the panels are usually kind of like down on like a little platform that you always scan. This is like on the door, almost like a doorbell almost, or yeah, the hotel, like the hotel key that you just scan to get in.
All right, he's just gonna like tap the key card to open the door.
It does not open.
All access my ass.
Zora does look at you and she's like, well, a lot of these were emergency shutdown. If people were able to pay attention or perhaps hide long enough to see the backup switch, there is a way to manually lock the doors to keep them from being opened with any card. Not everything has to be technology.
You think there's any way to get inside? Well, you know, without blowing the door.
Technically, you could try and override the latch itself, but it's very tricky, even for a hacker.
She says that he just like reaches over and he just knocks on the door.
And you can hear, it's still muffled, but you hear kind of like this.
He's like, Brockus will call. I was like, look, I know you're in there. We ain't trying to kill you. We're trying to rescue you. We're not Vorcha.
Zora kind of does the slow head turn as she's like, really? Your starting line is, we're trying to get in there? Like, that's not intimidating?
See, like, he just like points, he's like, what about this says people person?
Maybe that's why you shouldn't be the one talking. Maybe they think, oh, they upgraded to a Krogan. I don't know. People are still very nervous around people like you, Dad. No offense. Not a lot are kind like you.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. You want to talk to them then? I'll stick to shooting things.
All right.
And they're probably hearing this conversation on the outside too.
They're all like, fuck! They got a Krogan!
He's got a gun?
He's got a gun?
He's going to shoot us.
I do have a question for you, Rojan. Did you ever give them a last name?
Who?
Or did you, your
Oh,
children, or did they adopt
kids?
Brockus? Yeah. Or Core. Did they adopt Core?
Brockus, no. Yeah, he's adopted all of them as Core. So like
Okay.
they don't have technically technically have a family name. They have a clan name.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay. She will go ahead and she'll tap, well, loudly because it's thick steel. She'll go ahead and she'll bang on the door. And she says, "This is Commander Core. I have assistance to help get any survivors. Please unlock the door." To roll. I'm rolling low and I don't like this. But it's high. Okay. So she kind of pauses for a moment and looks back at you and she's like, "Maybe you already scared them, I don't know. Or maybe they're just that skittish." Before you guys
I mean,
hear
they're
a
hostages.
latch.
I mean, they're probably
And as soon as you say that, you hear a latch. Like, ah. And you just see a little bit of the door lift up as you hear now voices very clear going like, Your friends aren't Forcha, are they?" No, it's all right. You can trust us. We're trying to find the rest of the survivors. As you see more of it lift up, as you do see what looks like an Asari and a Drell kind of inside, as they just look at you all and they say, "All right, where are the rest of the survivors?" "Well, we're looking for them right now. We have an idea of where they may be located, but we just need to gather you up as soon as possible." And the Asari's like, "Oh, no. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to go towards the danger." And Zora looks at you, Brockus, goes, "She may have a point. Do we want to really bring all the survivors towards what could potentially be a barricaded, heavily armed area? We might want to gather them all into one spot."
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of taking unarmed civilians into a combat zone, especially into what can possibly develop into a kill box.
I agree.
Get them hunkered down in a secure location. Once we deal with the threat, come back for them.
I'm not gonna lie, if they've been here for this long and we're able to use the manual latch, this might be one of the better places to be.
Agreed.
She'll turn back to them, go, "All right, you're the first that we were able to find. You stay here, use the manual latch. I will knock a specific way to let you know that it is safe." And she'll makes a little pattern, little tap sound. And she's, "When you hear that, go ahead and open up and it's safe." And Asari's like, Okay, that's fine. There's room in here, so if there's a lot, I don't know if we can house all of them, but if there's a handful, we should be okay. Thank you."
Quick question. You haven't seen another commando that... Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm here to save you. You seen another commando that looks like her?
No, they killed a lot of the soldiers and officers. The ones that didn't, they dragged them away. it looks like that they were trying not to kill all of them. It was very weird. There was a large handful of people they were trying not to kill and just injure them so they couldn't run or fight back and drag them away. I don't know where. I just wanted to get safe.
So just stay here, hunker down, listen for the knock. We'll
Okay.
take care of whatever's on the ship.
Okay. And Athelia and Riley, since you guys are close, you can hear this conversation. If you want to interact, you're more than welcome to, but you guys are like going to their neighbors practically down the hall a bit further, so you can hear this conversation. What are you two doing?
Well, I think Athelia's the one that heard something, so she's I was able to pinpoint like what rooms that sound like the noises are coming from. That's the
Yes.
rooms I'm in front of, right?
Correct, yes. I put you in the room, but just to let you know which one it was.
Okay. I have thoughts, but Athelia's not keen to scream down the hallway at Baracus while he's talking to these survivors, so...
That's fair.
It's like, you know, when two people are in separate rooms just yelling at each other, it doesn't work well.
Oh, it works with me and
Situation.
Tilt pretty well.
I will.
But I'll turn to
Lie.
Riley and be like, I think there's people in this one. I hear something. If you want, I can try and talk to them, or you can. I don't know which one was going to sound more comforting.
If you feel up to it, go ahead. Otherwise, try.
Sure. So Athelia will knock firmly on the door they're in front of. Be like,
Okay.
my name is Athelia. I'm with the rescue crew. We're trying to gather the survivors into one area. Please open.
You hear what sounds like a low, very deep, muffled sound, and then silence. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 21.
21. Okay. Yeah, so...
Wait. 22.
Yeah, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so you hear more muffled sounds. And you can't quite hear anything clearly at all. But you do eventually hear a large, like, clack sound, or like a clank, as you see the door slowly slide up. And at first, you and Riley are just, like, looking at the door, like, oh, okay. And then you notice you both are instinctively just following the door up as you're looking up at an Elcor. Relieved. So glad to have people looking for us.
We are still trying to clear the ship of threats. However, if you're able to manually latch this door, you're welcome to stay here. If not, we're gathering survivors into an area where it is latched.
Confusion. There are no other survivors?
No, there are other survivors. We're just trying to secure everyone where no one can get to you.
Relieved. Very good to hear that. And Riley, this is the first time you've ever seen an Elcor. You just see a trunkless elephant in front of you.
Did I not have a landlord? Was an elk?
Was it an Elcor? I don't know. I don't have your guys' stuff memorized. Let me. I don't know. Was it an Elcor? I don't know. Let's look it up. Is it in your character sheet? Maybe. Wouldn't be on Earth. I'll tell you that.
No, it was somewhere I was staying, and we had this long discussion about the heating system.
Oh.
Because he didn't
let's see here.
understand that when I said it was really hot, he thought that was a good thing.
Let's see here. If you did, it's not in your character backstory. I just tried to search for the word Elcor and nothing popped up.
Okay.
So maybe you did and I didn't know?
Okay, I'll worry about that later. Let's assume that it's pretty rare for me in any event, and it's pretty.
I mean, yeah, most of the time they're in very large areas. Like, if they're not on the Citadel, they're in very large colonies. You won't really see them in smaller colonies or in kind of random... they're not in abundance on a lot of planets. They usually stick to a few places, and that's about it. So, yeah, so they're very... Unless you live on the Citadel, they're very... rare to come across. Not rare as in like they're a rare species, but they again, they don't get out much.
There. Are you here by yourself? Is there anyone injured in there?
Anxious. It is just me. Though I did have a roommate, they did not make it.
Sorry to hear that.
I can't think. I keep forgetting they do emotions at the beginning, and it throws me off every time.
You gotta turn on your HK.
I do. I do. I'm just like, fuck. Appreciative. It is all right. I have made peace with it. Though it does sadden me. Been here alone.
Let's bring you to the other survivors, because at least then you're not alone. I'm where I kind of start leading him down the hallway towards where Brockus is, looking at Brockus like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
As, yeah, both Zora and Brockus, you see an Elcor just starting to come through.
He just looks over to her. Yes, you do the special knock.
They haven't closed their door yet.
Oh. Okay, then he's gonna like look over and he's like, "You got a roommate."
Oh, that's great. Yes, come in, please. We do have room. Appreciative. Apologies for taking up some space. And just kind of makes his way in, just shuffles in. I actually don't remember how fast they move, but just shuffles in.
Fast. Oh.
I don't know, they're kind of war machines. I wouldn't be surprised if they were kind of fast. I don't know. I associate them with elephants from the fucking elephants from Lord of the Rings. I can't remember what they're called.
I think they have a base speed of either 20 or 25.
Okay, they're dwarf quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Search.
All right. Close the door and stay safe. Yes, thank you. And they close it, and you guys hear a very audible, heavy latch going back into place. The other group. As Omen, you are the only one to hear some sounds coming from one of the rooms.
Okay, well, yeah, we're headed in that direction then.
Okay. Yeah, which is they weren't too terribly far from where you first started. So you're able to pick up a sound very quickly. As you do hear like very soft, muffled sounds. No detail.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll find out whatever room they're in.
Okay. Easy enough.
Yep, and we'll try the keycard.
Okay. The keycard does not work. You do see that it accepted the keycard, but nothing's happening.
Well, we're gonna try step number 2 if it's at all possible. We'll try to hack it open, and if that doesn't work, we'll try to force it open, because
Okay.
robot is in robot mode.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and try to attempt to hack.
Okay, let me get that out for you. What is a math calculator, please? Because I am tired and brain does not want to brain. That's a 24.
24, okay. You do hear...
Wait. Actually, I might be doing this wrong.
Okay.
How? Because we had this discussion last time, and old brain is not functioning here. How do we calculate when we're using tools and all that stuff? Because you
You're
guys
muted,
were
Jamar.
like doing proficiency. You guys were doing proficiency plus something else or whatever. How did we
The
settle on it?
the end official result on that was tools give you the ability to use the help action on yourself.
Oh, well, let me see if I roll higher. No, so it's still a 24.
24, okay. You do see that you were able to successfully hack it, but you hear like the door's trying to open and then has resistance. And Jamar, you
All right,
see this
so-
too. You hear this.
Yep. So it's physically locked. All right.
Not that
In
you
that
know that, but
case-
yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just not functioning. So
Yeah.
as far as Omen's concerned, I don't know if he thinks that it's a barricade or if he just thinks that the door is just defective. You know what
Fair.
I mean?
Oh yeah.
So at this point, he'll look at Jamar, he'll nod, and then he'll look back at the door, and then he'll just try to just jam it open. We're just gonna try to force it open.
Okay. Are you forcing it open by like trying to like lift the bottom, like wiggle your fingers under there and just like lift? Or are you gonna try to like
Well, it
kick
depends-
the door down metaphorically?
Depends on how it closes, really.
So it goes from, it whooshes up, so it's top to bottom. Or, sorry, bottom to top. I reversed that in my head.
Okay, so it just shuts down like vertically.
Yes. Because in my head, all
What would
space doors
Omen-
go whoosh.
I mean, some will whoosh sideways, but yes.
No, that's true.
Um,
Yeah, some of them, do the... Depends on where you are.
So you never know which whoosh,
That's fair.
I'm gonna be honest. If is it like shield? Like, remember you were saying I hear like force and it doesn't quite open, right? Does it open enough that I could wiggle my fingers under it, or is it just not enough?
When you
space to
hacked
do that?
it, you probably got... I'm not going to get into details of how thick your fingers are. But,
No, but I mean,
I
you have
would
enough
say-
inches that I could have jammed the fingers under it.
I say you could, yeah.
But yeah, fuck it. We'll try the non-violent way first of just lifting it open, prying it open.
Okay, I'm going to need a strength check.
Strength is not so bad on Omen. It's my second highest stat, so let's see if it says yes or no.
Okay. All right.
Let's see here.
To be honest, Cecilia probably is not a negotiator, so she probably would not be like, "Oh, let's stop and let's talk to them." Yeah, she's she's still learning how to
Yeah,
socialize.
Not at that point yet.
Yeah.
I realize we put all the socially awkward people into one group because we got the Solarian that doesn't care about socialization, and we got Celia, and we got Omen.
That's true.
We're here to get a job done. We're not here to make friends.
That's true. That's true. That's funny.
So That's a 17 plus 3 for a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. So, funny enough, this latch is powerful, but thanks to the hacking to kind of force the mechanic upwards, you've got a little bit of momentum. As you are able to get part of it up, you hear a lot of metal, like, crunching, almost like you are not necessarily damaging the door, but probably something that was probably what you would maybe guess as barricading it, as you just hear a very audible crunch. And as soon as you do... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as the door opens, I just want to, like, have him say one thing.
Okay.
So, you know, the red eye and everything's turned on, so he probably does look a little terrifying, but he is gonna verbally, like, sound like speaker, you know, like loud, not blast the sound, but basically go and say, attention on all non-Vorcha and non-zombie units, you are being rescued.
As soon as you say that, and part of it goes up, seeing the red ocular eye and seeing what you are just kind of forcing your way in here, you see kind of like holding each other like on the ground, just kind of holding, kind of like waiting for the inevitability. You do see a couple of Asari. As they look at you, you see them just go wide-eyed, and one of them just goes, "Ah!" and just screams. Everyone can hear this. And it's then Zora looks, all of a sudden, you see her just stop. And then she cocks her gun and she's like, "Shit, we have company." As you guys hear a couple of footsteps now running down, further down the hallway, running in your direction. As we are going to take a break.
Affirmative. Preparing for removal of undesirable units from this vessel.
Well, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of waiting for it, but also wondering to see what you guys would do. But you know what? You're right. The three not-so-social people were together. So, that's what happened.
Yeah, we
so
got literally a comment from Rojan, like, right as you cut over to talk to Omen about Omen and his people, and he goes, "We're going to hear these people scream." Yeah.
Is that what you said?
It was like, it's like the Solarian and his battle bots.
Yeah. It says, "We're about to hear the screams of fear if the survivors see Omen."
Dude, Omen, battle bots, and a pissed off Asari. Like, yeah, no, with a giant, you know, yeah, no, that's...
Look,
Yeah.
when you
Oh, no,
think
no,
about
no,
it...
Sorry.
He did
Actually,
this
no,
life.
that's an AI. Sorry, the Asari is with the other group. Yeah, so, and an,
Yeah.
and an AI. Yeah, no, that's not terrifying.
Yeah, but the AI at least looks like a Turian. But when you have what are considered a rare species to come across, some people think that they're just gone from the universe. And what people know of this species to be super fucking murder hobo. And you've got the red murder eye going on. You know, there's a lot of factors against you, and I'm so sorry.
Look, in his defense, all right, as far as his perspective goes, the Quarian are the murder hobo species, okay?
There.
Well, okay, that's fair. Yeah. No, I can't even argue that. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just to make the situation a little bit worse, I like to imagine that because Cecilia is kind of like a Prothean AI type creature,
Mhm.
she's got eyes that are very similar to like how the Elusive Man's eyes were, where they're slightly glowing and robotic looking.
They do have like a small glowing hue to them. Yeah. To where
Doesn't
most people think
Celia's-
like she's got a weird shimmer.
Is this Celia's skin like metallic, or does she look organic? Because
She looks organic.
okay, so it's not like ED who's like metal. Human.
No.
Okay.
Do you remember at the very beginning of Mass Effect 3 who EDI was impersonating
Yes.
before she went metal
Yes.
suit? How she looked just like
Yes.
a human? That's exactly what
Yes.
Celia looks like. She's got a
Got
skin
you.
suit on,
Got you.
as it were.
Zoro,
Um,
I wrote you a DM with the Elcor story.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say so. Okay, so you've seen one, so it's still an awe and a rarity. Going like, oh shit, I haven't seen one of you in a hot minute. So, okay, yeah, because I was gonna say I don't see it in your backstory, but then it was just being weird. Okay, yep, you are good. This is probably your second one you've ever seen, then probably, maybe second
My
or third.
experience with the first one wasn't stellar.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a small break. We're going to get up and stretch and all that good stuff, and we're going to come back to probably combat. So stick around, guys. We'll be right back.
they act like freaking puppies,
And
they're
we're
like,
back.
"Oh, you're going somewhere? I'll come with."
Mm-hmm.
Bag.
At bullet speed.
Who did what now?
My
I've
cat.
almost been tripped down the stairs a number of times by a small cat in our house.
Yeah.
Cats that think they're puppies.
Yep. Yep.
We're
That'll
going
do it.
downstairs. Oh, we're going upstairs. Oh, we're going there. It's like, would you? No.
Allow me to guide you by walking in directly in front of you.
Or let me do Mach 12 between your legs as you're walking, just to make
Yes.
sure we're going.
Yes. 'Cause you're not going fast enough.
You're not a cat, but it sounds like someone I know. Uh-huh.
My
That's
dog
no
will
idea
just
what
sit
you're
on
talking
the back
about.
of your legs and wonder why you're not moving.
Oh.
My mom just showed me a picture of a little kitten that people near us are giving away. She's calico and Siamese.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So that has a
Sounds
whole
adorable.
personality.
Oh my god. I can't
Mhm.
imagine. That's going to be a cat
That's
that
a
doesn't
lot of
think
personality.
cat. Yeah, that,
Mhm.
that, oh boy, yeah. It would be really fun, though.
I think Evie needs a friend.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, God.
Evie
That's
needs
like,
a friend.
it's like when I hear people are selling pug puppies, and I'm like, oh, I can afford one, right? I don't need to eat. I don't need TV. This is fine.
No, it's fine. Get
Yeah.
the dog.
Try being friends with somebody whose parents are part of the Sheltie agility training thing. So you know when every Sheltie puppy is available ever.
No. Ugh, I want
Yeah.
the babies. I want all the babies. All
That's what you
right.
say. If you're looking for someone telling you not to get the kitten, don't look at this group. Because we're all going to tell you to get the kitten.
No,
Get the kitten,
go
you
get the
coward. Get the kitten, you coward.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Especially when me and Tam are together, I'll be like, God, I really shouldn't get this. Her way of like stopping me or even persuading me is like, yeah, you should do it. You're right, okay. Just like, no, you should do it.
Girl,
It's
treat
like,
yourself.
okay.
You
Sometimes
have
it's
so
as
much
simple as
resistance.
like, sometimes it's just like, shut up, just do it. Oh, okay.
You know
I
you
did the
want
same to her though. She was like, I really shouldn't get this. Yeah, you should. You should get it. All right.
We've accepted that we're enablers. We are
We
the
are.
enablers.
We don't
We'll
help each
tell
other
you
at
to
all.
do the thing.
We help enable. All right. As we jump back into this, you guys hear footsteps coming down the hall. Technically, group 2, the larger group, would be the one that sees them first. As you guys do see...
I guess Steve and I should be moved up next to Baracus right now because that's where we're standing in the hallway.
Yeah, as you guys do see a horde, a small little group of Vorcha heading your way. And as soon as they get closer down the hallway, one of them, of course, they immediately spot the first group. They're like, yeah, Nidworth, they're alive. We must get him now. Yes, yes. As we're gonna go straight into initiative.
Is it normal that we don't see them on the map, or is my roll 20 bugging out? Oh no, I see
They're
them
at the
now.
Bottom.
Mhm.
They at the bottom.
They just kind of blend in with the background. A little
They
bit,
do.
so-
They do.
Blend in with the walls. I
That's the
say
whole
we
point.
encourage
They're
them.
going to be part of the walls. We could make this pretty.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I need more body armor.
Get out.
The halls with blood
Yeah.
of the child.
Ah,
I did not realize I had. There we go.
Yeah. Keeping with superb.
see that?
So, thank
You should move your token back near us. Because we all walk back there together.
The music is a smidge loud, so I turn down the music a bit.
So I have a
still can't
question.
Technically, our crew's in the hallway, technically.
I was
except for
about to say, how do they see us from that angle? I'm just
I
curious.
didn't say they see you. I said they see the other group. I said the
Us.
group 2. This group right here. They see this group right here.
Back
I was
on
just
game,
wondering
in the
how.
hallway.
Well, I haven't moved them yet.
Oh, gotcha.
There, they moved.
Okay.
I haven't moved them yet, okay? I'm
They're
sorry.
in the rooms. They're in
Look.
the rooms.
I didn't want to stretch these wide enough, okay? You know, let the OCD ride. Just let it ride.
I'm
Can't,
just messing with you.
I can't cope.
'Cause I
You
No.
know what? No grids. We're doing this Warhammer style.
Right.
There.
Where are they? Oh, I need to roll for your daughter. Right, that whole thing.
Jamar needs to enter his too.
I'm getting there. I also need Wheatley's, wherever the hell Wheatley is.
Some air duct somewhere.
Oh, I may have not. That's my bad. I did not transfer him over. Oh, it's because I shoved him in a corner, that's why.
Map what?
There we go. Okay, sorry. There's numbers that weren't working in my head.
I think the music's still a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Just it feels loud to me. There we
Oh,
go.
thank God. I'm glad to see Celia's got a knit bonuses too.
It would be sad if his daughter was a worse shot than Mercy. Oh my god. That's awful. You can't blame her, blame my
Mercy's a
dice.
crack shot. Mercy's a crack shot.
How dare you, sir?
And look, she probably has bad aim. She uses a shotgun. You don't need to aim at that.
Looking for the
Nope.
shotgun.
All shots
Point in general
shells are-
direction.
Yeah, to whom it may concern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. All
In
right.
general direction, we're good to go.
Starting us off with that really high roll, Acelia.
So do I assume I hear them, but do I have a good idea of like where exactly they're coming from?
You know what? Make a perception check. You can definitely hear them. I'll tell you that. They're loud and obnoxious.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Yeah, you know that it's coming in the direction you guys were trying to head towards. When you guys were originally walking across the ship. So, for the sake of the map, south.
Okay. And let's see, I believe
you
Acelia
technically-
is not as fast as Vera.
Because once you get around this corner right here, you'll be able to have a clearer line of sight because you've got, all these buildings kind of sticking out right now, kind of blocking your view of them. So pretty much if you go where Jamar is and over, you'll be able to see them more. Because even, Omen's able to see one of them right now from his angle, but that's about it.
Okay. If I move to, you can see my ruler on the map, right?
I can, yes, yeah.
Okay. If I move to there, will I have line of sight on the group that's on the left side? At least some of them?
At least most of them, yeah. Yeah, you won't be able to see this group just yet, but you'll be able to see the further away group, yeah.
So that's the path I'm gonna take.
Okay.
As soldier mode engages. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my stimulant pack, which
Oh.
allows me to add a D4 to my attack rolls and saving throws for the next
Very
minute.
nice. Very nice.
And can I see the one in the middle right here?
Yes, you can.
Wonderful.
Yeah, this the one on the very bottom has like 3/4 cover from where you are right now, so you can see him, but just a bit of him.
Bust out the circle ruler here.
Oh shit.
Wonderful.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and Riley, I'm
Um,
gonna move you back since you guys were walking over together, so I'll just put you back over there for right now.
Celia is going to pull out one of her pistols, but she's going to eject the thermal clip and instead load in a Krogan-designed shell that bursts into shrapnel on impact. And
Oh,
firing
my.
at that one that I indicated, she's going to use her flak cannon ability.
What is this? The Krogan design shells. Each creature with a 4-meter radius, which I made sure to convert the map to meters.
I noticed that,
I
and I
appreciate you
appreciate
for
that.
that. Thank you so much.
A lot of times I forget, but it's very easy to fix, so I'm sorry, Tam. So DC. Okay. Dex saving throw.
So-
Okay, so everyone in that radius.
Yep.
Okay, so let me go ahead and. Oh shit, that's gonna hit all of them.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
those just hit the others. Yeah, okay. Damn. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let me take a look-see here.
And the DC is 16.
Okay. Excuse me. Well, that's 16 on the die, so I'm just going in order from top to bottom. So nope, fail. Save. Save. Fail. Okay, so 2 of them fail. The rest save. So this one on the bottom fails, and this one fails.
Okay, so the ones that failed will take full, the ones that saved will take half. That is 17 piercing damage.
17. Very nice. Okay. Very nice, very
And,
nice.
Because that counts, it specifically states it counts as an attack action, and I have extra attack, I'm going to do it again.
Okay. That's nice considering how the reload is not, or the loading it is not like a bonus action or anything. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that I would have expected to just be an action, but it does specifically state it's an attack action, so
Yep.
I can do it again with extra attack.
That's crazy. All right, so you're going to hit the same thing again.
Yep.
Okay.
I
Well,
like
let's see
that.
what happens.
I like that a lot.
That's a fail. That's a fail. Fail. Wow, I'm having them reverse now. Nope, that's a fail. Save. Okay, so the complete reverse happened. All of them failed except 2.
Wonderful.
That's funny.
And this time the damage is 16 piercing.
16, okay. That's still a nice chunk of damage. You pretty much just balanced it out. Or the ones that saved. Okay. Yeah, that's a
Is
nice...
all Acelia can do.
Okay. Jamar.
I'm going to be a bad person, so 5, 10, 15 to get myself there.
Oh, meat shield. I see where you're going now. Okay.
Oh, no. This is something I've never used before. For good
Oh!
reason.
Okay.
So, we'll be using a noxious gas canister.
I'm sorry, what?
Noxious gas canister.
Okay.
We are going to be casting that,
Loud.
upping it 2 levels, so that'll be
Oh,
2,
shit.
3, 4.
4d6?
No, 66.
6d6 of acid damage. It's a cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
It's a
my
save.
goodness.
It's a con save.
And it's
And it
there for
stays
1
a
minute. Oh
and it goes
my
around
gosh.
I
corners.
know we
Oh.
often
And
joke
it's
about
flammable.
joke about war crimes, but this is legitimately a war crime.
I forget. Until this moment, I forgot that we were just a group of walking war crimes.
And
You
it's
know-
flammable.
You know, the worst part
Why
is...
haven't we used this combo before? I have a
I
have a
remember we're
shotgun
inside the
that
ship.
I have a shotgun that literally shoots fire.
I have a flamethrower tech ability.
Mhm.
Well,
what's
what
is
what's the DC?
No, not the DC. What's the radius of this thing?
Okay, I've got it up here. So it's only 20. It is 8 meters. It's an 8 meter radius.
It's that big?
I said war crime.
Yep.
It is that big.
Although, to be honest, where you're angled at right now, you might be able to get it
I'm
here,
bouncing
actually.
it off of this. I'm bouncing it off a wall. It's a canister.
That is... You know what? Give me a, dex roll.
I will happily do so.
Because you're still
24.
throwing it. Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah. We'll say yeah. You do a great job. Yeah. That's a big old cloud of gas right there. Holy crap.
It's flammable. They can cope with what is going to happen.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's make that Constitution saving throw, shall we? What does their con
yeah.
look like? Let's take a look. See here.
Well, their DC is 17.
Okay. 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 Jesus. Okay. Ah! 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 Okay, only one makes it. I'm changing this
Okay.
die. Fuck that die.
Well, it's 25 damage if they fail.
Yeah, but which all but one did. Give me a moment really quick. You know, one of these
Oh.
days I'm gonna forward printing this shit out and make it into a little mini book because I want this in like
Zoro?
book form. Yes.
It actually goes up 4 meters in size because I upcast it 2 levels.
Oh shit. So, oh, does that mean? Oh,
We're safe.
It's uncomfortably close to Acelia. All right,
It's
all
fine.
right.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Cecilia's like,
We're just. I mean, if you recall, when we got into our first space battle, when we do the other ship, we just cut off their air supply.
There we go.
And go, you want to talk to us
Just-
now? No? Okay, let's
Well-
take this away then.
Well, Jesus criminy. Okay. Give me a second, cause I just need to look up something real quick. And this is acid? Oh god,
it's
why
acid.
why does it keep popping up? Oh god. Wait, there we go. Oh no, that's warp cloud. There's oh god, what happened? There's too many things clicking. Oh, here we go. Noxious gas. Okay. So it's acid. Okay. Because I was going to say they have resistance against poison, but that
That's
is not poison.
distinctly not poison.
It's not poison. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
flammable acid, the best type.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they're coughing and they're hacking. So I'm so sorry. What was the damage on that again?
25.
25.
Rosa, you posed a good question. What's the if you do make the roll save?
Surrounded by flammable gas.
I can stop that at any point of my choosing.
Look. This is fine. You guys can do this because I've learned over time with you guys that my bosses have to be either just as bullshittery or have some resistances because holy fuck.
My bosses
Well, I mean,
have resistance to war crimes.
Yeah.
And to make it better, everything inside is heavily obscured.
Okay. Okay.
So it's darkness in acid.
Well, obscured, I guess more
With
like the
fire?
blur. Okay.
You will.
Okay. Well, it's Wheatley's turn. This may turn out to be a
Wheatley's
very
just
short
going to
battle.
hold fire in case anything is stupid enough to come out of the cloud.
Okay, do you want him to move closer, higher, vertical?
He's literally just going to hover directly above my head,
Okay, sounds good.
acting as a turret, and the first shot will be whoever comes out of the cloud first.
Okay. All right. So I didn't have her name on here. Shame on me. There you go. Yeah, Zora. Zora, let's see what you can do. You can do quite a bit. She's gonna look back at her dad and she's gonna say, well, shit, I don't think I can get close enough to, do anything right now, so,
She probably just sees like a very like crazed look on his face. Like, he's just got like the gun.
She's like, he's like, ah.
There's a little pop-up on the Omni Tools that says it's flammable.
Well, here's the funny thing. I'm looking at this real quick because this is kind of funny. She's gonna see the crazed look on your face, and she's like, "Don't worry. Remember, I was taught by the best." As she pulls out a grenade, takes the pin off, and just throws it at the cloud as she yeets a inferno grenade.
And he just looks over at her with a very proud look on his face. That's my girl.
And it's within a 12-meter radius. So that's big. That's going to hit the whole thing. Not to mention it's a cloud, so it's going to light everything on fire. So it gets everything in there. What do they have to do? Everyone inside has to make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, creature suffers half damage. Area within the radius burns for 1 minute. Any creature who has to make a saving throw when they enter the burning space for the first time, or on their turn, or ends its turn there. Okay. My God. Okay. Well, here we go. Jesus Christ. I'm not using you anymore. Both of you on timeout. I just rolled 3 nat ones in a row. What is happening? This is so bad.
The
I
Vorcha
passed
are
my
not,
bad luck.
The Vorcha are not choosing life. That's what I'm hearing.
I've
They
noticed
don't want to
this-
survive. They don't want to deal with the burns.
This is, I think I just need to swap out my dice, because I either go really hard or nothing happens. It's very one or the other.
Nope, those dice are fine.
So one of them is gonna take half damage. So woo. So what do they take? They take, and this is, I altered these because they're commando that wields these. These ain't no basic bitch. Oh dear God. Yeah, I did do this. That's 5d6. Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
fireball.
It is a fireball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, let's see how. Okay, yeah. See, again, it's 50-50. Either I'm out to murder you guys, or you guys just insta murder me. My NPC just rolled 4 6s. Jesus Christ! I just murdered. Did I murder myself?
She's
Hold
my
on.
daughter. It tracks.
Hold on. I have to math. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. I have to math. Because 29 damage. Jesus Christ. Does anything happen damage-wise to this cloud when it's ignited? If something that deals fire hits the cloud, it explodes, forcing all creatures inside the cloud to make a dexterity saving throw, dealing 3d6 damage. But it's
2d6
increased.
additional for its upticked.
Yes, so it is going
Oh,
to take...
so that 7d6.
5, 6, 7. That's 7. So go ahead, sir. I will roll my dexterity saves. Holy shit, this is just... No! I
that
fucked this
cloud
die.
stays for a minute.
Okay, you know what? I'm pulling out different dice.
You might not have the opportunity. Do you want to know the number?
No. Yes. As a DM, I'm obligated to say yes. Okay. Let's try you.
Well, they take 29 fire from that.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty convinced it's just this game. It's not even the dice. It's just the game. Because I pulled out a couple other d20s. A 1 and a 5. So. Okay. Give me a second here. I have to math real quick. Although I probably... You said it was 29?
Yep.
29. And I rolled 29. Oh, but a couple of them did save, so they only take the half damage. Okay. So, you guys see, well, some of you don't see this, there's a wall, but yeets the grenade as you see it just bursts into flame and envelop this cloud. And everyone, almost like if you've ever been to a rock concert where they've got the pyrotechnics on the stage and you can feel the heat, even if you're far away, you can always just feel the heat. Y'all are just getting sunburn at this point because between the flames being ignited from this grenade, all of a sudden there's like a domino effect where you guys just see the light getting brighter and brighter, almost as if there is another grenade that goes off within it as this thing just explodes. I'm gonna need everyone except Omen, because Omen's far away, including Wheatley. I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws from everyone. Worth it. But guess what fucking Zora rolled? A nat 20.
Nat
So
20.
this is where my life is. I can't have fun.
Stop telling a story.
I am not allowed to
The
have
story
fun.
is always no villains.
It's funny. It's funny. I love this.
Every-
I am enjoying this. It's just my dice are just like, nah, let it ride.
Everybody has their giant.
Yep.
Yep. Zora
is
has
funny.
a few of them though.
This is hilarious.
Orcha, the bird did nothing.
As they burn, you can see Omen just like lower a flamethrower with a almost sad electronic sound.
Which, thank God,
Yeah, exactly.
which, thank God, you got the Elcor and everyone there to close the door, because guess what? That would have been a hot box for them right now. You would have killed some survivors. So let's just go
We
around.
cleared those rooms, mostly.
And of course, Omen's, the survivors in the back are too far away, so they won't get this blast. So Athelia, what'd you get?
17.
Okay,
Your bad luck canceled out mine.
thank you. Jamar?
Well, I got a 23, and
Jesus.
Wheatley got a 23.
Jesus,
Damn.
okay.
Wheatley,
Riley.
Wheatley's turned his life around.
Unfortunately, I am bucking the trend with a 7.
Okay, Brockus?
Mhm.
Nat 20 for 22.
Damn, okay. And Acelia? Or
This was
Celia.
a dexterity save, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
One away from her possible max with a 31.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Christ.
Where
So,
did Celia go? We don't know. Just
so
here's the floor.
unfortunately, both of the wizards failed. You were one off. It was 18. The DC was 18. But that's okay. That's okay. As you guys are going to take force damage, as you guys are kind of blown backwards.
My dice were nice for once.
They
Take it
were.
away.
They were.
Not my fault. I got a 1 in Dex. Okay.
I am
It is
missing.
my fault. I did choose my stats.
Am I missing a die? Nope, I'm just blind. Okay, there we go.
We all already knew that.
Oh, and of course I roll like shit. Okay. So the Wizzies are gonna take 8 damage as you guys kind of
Okay.
fall backwards from this force of this explosion coming at you guys, while everyone else takes 4. As the cloud, weirdly enough, is still there. However, the Vorcha
Hard bodies.
are just charred pieces of what could be beef jerky. You're not sure. They're kind of indistinguishable right now.
And upon
As-
seeing that, immediately the canister closes and returns to Jamar.
So that was 4 whole people that went. That's how long that lasted. As holy fuck, guys.
Brockus is like as soon as like the canister closes up and like the gas cloud is gone, Brockus is gonna be like, "Excuse me," and he's gonna walk over and he's just gonna start slinging them over his shoulder.
Okay.
You've
So
got like
when-
8 of those slung on your shoulders. Can you
Well-
like carry
well-
that many?
No, because he got rid of the other. He got rid of the other ones during the last fight.
Right, right. So are you putting all like 6 of them on your shoulders?
I mean, they're Vorcha. Probably 2 on each side.
Well,
All right.
here's the thing.
Omen will copy that and put the other 2 on his shoulders.
Here's the
When
thing,
in Rome.
though.
Yeah.
Between them taking all that damage and the fire and the immensity of which they burned,
Oh, cool. Skeletons.
I mean, kind of, how do I explain this? You know how when you touch, like, when a fire, when the wood is so charred that when you touch it, it just kind of crumbles almost to ash?
Mhm.
They start to crumble, but it's pieces instead of just full-blown ash, as they are literally falling apart on you.
He just
They-
gives
they
a sad
are-
sigh.
They are very brittle and fragile and yeah, charred.
There are more decorations on board.
I'll have Omen like take some of that char, and he'll still just kind of do the thing like, and just put like 2 lines of the
Oh,
of
God.
the ash on the sides of
Oh,
his
yeah.
faceplates.
He's gonna see Omen do that, and he copies it. He just like takes his hand. He just does this.
Why is it that these two are just gonna get along when it comes to war crimes?
We are
She-
all walking war crimes in this group.
Zora just kind
some
of
interesting makeup
watches.
you're wearing. What's that eyeshadow? Oh, it's Vorcha. Sorry, I'll shut up.
That's, look, I just recently rewatched the animated Addams Family movie, and when Morticia's getting ready for her wedding, she uses her mother's ashes for eye makeup and then her father's ashes for blush, and I'm just like, yeah, that's about right. That tracks. That tracks. Oh, God. Yeah, Zora does look at you guys, and she's just like, okay, I've heard of bathing my blood in my enemies, but come on. She's just like, Doesn't that smell? Because it smells.
He looks over. Come on, you've seen me do weird.
Says it's not even the worst he's done this week.
Well, the body thing is one time my dad had, what's it called? Shoulder pads? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's trying to beat his record. I'm not sure.
The
Ugh.
body armor could always be improved.
I also have to make a roll real quick. Oh, yeah, no. You guys don't hear anything else, or Omen, I should say, since he's the closest. You don't hear anything else inside that, room. The little mini apartment. You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
stick
what's
my
your
nose
thing?
back in there. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Omen's done his job. He identified friend and foe and opened the door. Omen is not fucking looking back. He doesn't need to.
Okay. Jamar, you are?
Yeah, I'm going to look in. Is everyone okay in here?
You see that they are both laying on the floor. Eyes closed, not moving.
This unit surmises that their organic constitution was too frail to survive the heat.
They were really far back, though. Really far back.
You want to crawl inside?
I am legitimately curious, yes.
Okay.
That seems like a very Solarian thing to do.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I see your hesitation. Like, do I?
It's like,
yeah.
excuse me. No.
All right, give me a medicine check.
Oh, I actually am proficient in that. Look at that.
You were kind of the
Yeah,
substitute
17.
medic. 17, that's still good. You feel a pulse. You think that they just passed out. But they don't feel hot or anything, so you think it was just from just sheer shock and fear that they just passed out.
They screamed themselves into passing out. Oh, Lord.
Pretty much.
Well, since I'm in, I'm going to pop the door open and,
Yeah, as you now see, there's a latch, but because there was a crunch of Omen lifting up that door, you technically can't remove it anymore. It's kind of bent permanently in place. But you see why it was stuck now.
Can I roll with Tinkerer's tools or engineering to pop it open some way. If I have to disassemble the door, so be it. I will do it.
It's not so much that, it's the way, so kind of think of it as like one of those old-fashioned vaults, like a bank, where you've got the door and then you've got a bar that goes across it. When Omen lifted it up, he like bent the bar in place, so it's kind of all jagged, so you can't, so unless you want to somehow weld it back straight so you can get it open and the rest of the door, it's something you cannot do.
Or I cut it off at both sides.
You could do that, yeah. Do you have a torch
That's
of some
my
sort?
solution. Do you want to ask that?
I do, because I actually do not know if you would have some sort of, like, blowtorch. I'm not saying it's impossible, it's just not a quick thing at the moment? Question mark?
I have many things on me. Fire, no, that's an inferno grenade.
Oh, let's...
Nope. You know... let me check here. I have a
While
solution.
Jamar is
I always-
checking, what is everyone else doing?
I have a solution.
Oh, you do?
I'm
Okay.
just going to use a base rank hit of unity to catch them and myself, and how far away can I hit people with this? Up to 100? Okay. I can catch all the people on the other side too that took damage. I can catch the casters.
Oh, okay. Dang. Alright, so you're gonna do some healing?
It's 120 foot range from me.
Jesus. Okay.
So
Yeah, the powers in Mass Effect are extremely long range.
cool. So they're all going to get 9 hit points back.
Cool,
Oh,
thanks.
nice. Okay. Okay.
There we go. Problem solved. I feel better now. Moving on.
Okay. All
Listen,
right.
they're
What is...
not dead. They're healed. I've done my job.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't necessarily wake them up because it wasn't like damage they took to knock them out, but they're healthy. Oh,
And
what is everyone else
that for
doing?
me is a peace of mind.
That's fair. He's like, I did my good citizen duty. I'm done. Celia has a tan right now because she was like in the front of that thing.
And
And
I
she
imagine she's just brushing it off as if it never even happened and going back immediately to stoic soldier.
She's like, I'm tingly.
Yep.
Right.
Um,
Well,
Zoro, question.
yes.
What is this structure right here? Right in the center of the map. What is this? Is this like the elevator?
Oh, that? So that is indeed an elevator, yes.
Okay.
There's an elevator in each kind of section, so people don't have to, like, run all the way the fuck down the hallway to go up and down, so yes.
So when we started like combing through here, we found like the three groups of survivors on this floor.
Correct.
Okay. So that's to say that nobody else is here.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, Wheatley rolled really high and was only able to find the 3. So you feel pretty confident that you got everyone. Zora will approach the other group, saying, I'm assuming from the screams you found some survivors. Where are they?
Owen
They're
will just point.
Oh, God.
Oh, they're unconscious, healed, but unconscious underneath the jacked up door that we can't open now. Well, you can crawl under it, you just can't open it.
Ah. And what was that, Omen?
No, he would have just pointed at the door.
Oh, okay. Right. She's gonna, like, kind of wide berth around you before going in, and she, being a soldier, she grabs the bodies, brings them close enough to the door, gets them out on the other side, and kind of, like, pulls them out, and, is able to carry them over to the other place where she does the knock, and, is able to get them inside, reassures them they're fine, as the others kind of guide them to a bed to kind of lay the Asari on. And once they close it back up, she looks to the rest and she goes, "Oh, that was exciting. My leg hurts like a bitch now doing that, so I think going forward, someone else should probably carry bodies."
Brock just like raises his hand.
Live bodies, Dad. Live bodies.
Live, dead, doesn't matter.
It kind of
just don't
does.
I just don't wear the living ones.
So you would hoist the living ones over all that's going on right now? Never mind. I know you better. Yeah, you would. All right.
It depends on how fast I had to move them. If we had time, just move them one at a time. But if we had to run, yeah, just sling them over the shoulder.
Right. Anything else you guys want to do here? Just check any of the empty rooms, or are we feeling pretty good to keep going? What's the plan?
I did want to suggest that maybe we leave someone behind with the survivors. Don't think it's wise to leave them here without any form of defense.
I mean, if you want to, but I know that door is great if they were able to survive this long. The good news is, though, with that explosion, if we do get company here pretty soon, which I would not be surprised if we did, they're probably going to be looking to see where we ran off to.
Next floor.
All right.
Before we get on the elevator again, Athelia's just going to dip into probably the room that Elcor is in and just rummage around for something to drink.
Okay. Go ahead.
She's going to rummage through and find some alcohol stores.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me an investigation or a perception check. Well, no, if you're rummaging, yeah, investigation.
Investigation, yeah, it makes more sense. 16.
16. Okay. You actually do find some alcohol. You actually find a little something else as well. Let me give me just a second because I had it. I have too many tabs open. Give me a second. Okay, yes. So, do you want to know specifically what kind of alcohol it is?
Yes.
Or, okay. I did this.
You
to
said that like
myself.
you had a specific one.
I
so,
I said that
yes.
to yeah. I was like, well.
I mean, if you don't have it, then it's fine.
Nope,
but-
I can look it up real quick.
You said it so confidently.
I did. Okay. Yes. So, this Elcor had... I'm not going to do that to you.
You're not?
I just randomly picked one, and it's a drink that Volus drink, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do that to you.
Appreciate that one.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I like this one. I just picked a random other one. This one, the, label on the bottle says quad kicker.
Okay.
And you do find one other thing in there.
Oh.
As you are able on one of the tables, you do manage to find what looks like a OmniTool program. And it's called Active Camo.
I'm just gonna scoop that up. Grab a probably take a drink, just a single drink off of the alcohol before she throws in her bag.
Okay. I don't know what her
come out and
taste
find-
preferences are, but if you would like to know, it kind of makes your tongue tingle, and you're not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing because it kind of burns a little bit, almost like it's spicy, but at the same time it's tingly because of all the kind of spices that are in this drink. As you taste hints of spiced rum, bourbon, ginger ale, and curry powder.
She's okay with this.
Which I'm now reading the ingredients and I'm
little,
like,
but-
huh, that could be Brockus's
spicy.
shots just magnified.
Yeah. It matches the day we've had, okay?
And I
But
feel
you
like
will,
if you're gonna
come back.
have those ingredients, I feel like the ginger ale is like cock and bull, almost like the ginger beer cock and bull, just that bite from the ginger. But yeah, you do take a swig, and I do need a wisdom saving throw from you, please. How we do?
10.
Yep, nope. The good news is, it's kind of giving you a placebo effect where it's kind of starting to calm you down, but you're still pretty damn nervous. You're just not hyperventilating. Yay, alcohol.
I'm going to take the here it is. I'm going to take the active camo thing out
Okay.
and gotta pass it over to Jamar and be like, I'm not really sure what this does, but this might be helpful. Or pass that program over because she has no idea.
Okay. Jamar, you could probably do either a straight intelligence or electronics check.
Let's just do electronics. And that would be a 21.
A 21. Okay, so you just kind of do a quick little analysis of what this program is as it will pop up on your OmniTool. And what it is that the user's OmniTool diverts energy to coat their armor in color adaptive hard light, using data obtained from the suit's microsensors. While not making the wearer truly invisible, this adaptive camouflage helps the user blend into any environment. Wisdom perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks to hide. You can use this as a free action to toggle on or off.
We should make Brockus invisible and give him the shotgun and call it good.
Well, it's not like
Please.
you don't turn invisible,
Well,
you just
actually,
make
there
it
was-
harder to see.
It's like Predator camo. You shimmer.
Yeah. Don't ruin my fantasy here. An invisible Brockus with a shotgun.
Okay, but Brockus with Predator camo, that sounds intimidating.
It
Right.
does.
Because he's not completely invisible. You just see
Yeah,
something
Raven.
large and not all there lumbering towards you.
Yeah, the problem is, my thought went, Ooh, we could give it to Vera. Ooh, we
Yeah.
could give it to Omen.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I went, Brockus is just scary, and the other two are actually useful.
I would be more concerned with a Geth decloaking within 5 feet of me.
Oh.
So here's the funny bit about that.
No.
When we get that new body that we're building, it is capable of doing that.
Have you
So we're
guys
not
seen?
as big and as intimidating, but you know.
Have you guys seen the Pink Panther movie?
Which one?
The
Yeah, I was
first
gonna say which
one. The first one with fuck, what's his name? I don't know, the newer one. Whatever.
Interstellars?
Um
Or that old?
That's
No.
old. That's very
You're
old.
talking- That's old.
no. That's why I'm saying one of the newer ones, not the black and white ones or the
They
why
were
can't I
black
fucking
and white.
Why can't I think of his freaking name? Oh my god. Why can't I think of the actor's name? Jesus Christ.
Because it's late.
Steve Martin! Steve Martin! My god, I could not think of his name to save my life. Steve Martin, I just dropped the gif. There's a scene where they try to do camouflage, and they're just like in these bodysuits. Him and his partner, and they're just rotating against the wall, and the front is one camouflage, the back is a different camouflage, and they're just rotating. And that's how I'm picturing whoever uses it. That's what it is. So yes.
Vera is probably the top choice in my mind.
Yeah.
On that.
Well, that's also why Athelia gave it to Jamar, because Jamar passes out all of our weaponry. So-
When did I turn into the? Never mind, quartermaster.
yeah, you did that when you started
I'll
building
just
them.
Literally, session 1, you're introduced as the weapon guy.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. Hey guy, you need a weapon? Talk to this guy.
You played yourself.
And then you built, well, you built for Dreskar, and then you built Brox's gun, and then you built something for Vera. So, yeah.
No, I'm very well aware. I'm just, this is my own doing. Okay.
Yep, and they're right. Literally episode 1.
Look at it. Neat. Put that away. I know where that belongs.
Yep.
They said, Jamar, what do you do? And you're like, hello, my name is Jamar. I am the weapon master.
I make weapons.
I make weapons.
Weapons, tools,
Jamar.
come to me.
Jamar, what do you do? Yes.
All
How big
right.
do you want that explosion to be?
We didn't ask how big the room was.
All right.
It's relevant information.
As, you guys, I assume, take the elevator up?
Yeah.
Sounds
You
about right.
sure? Okay. So you guys get up to the top floor, and it's pretty empty. Funny enough, you see a lot of very wide-looking rooms, a lot of social areas. You do see places maybe where it could have been like a restaurant, a little social area, one that looks like it's a floating park. There's a lot of very wide open spaces, and it's just barren. There's no dead bodies, there's no scorch marks or anything, just eerily empty. And as you guys kind of move across more, are you guys trying to be quiet, or are you guys kind of moving at a normal pace or hurrying?
I think we're trying not to alarm everyone that we're here. So I think we're still trying to take somewhat of a stealthy approach.
Okay,
Minus the explosion that we just did on the bottom floor.
that's true. That's very true. Okay. So as you guys kind of carefully make your way through, can I get a stealth check from everyone, please?
We're doing stealth now. Okay.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. girl's got disadvantage. She's got that armor on. Alright. Alright. Omen.
Yes.
What's that stealth roll looking at?
So because we have heavy armor, guess who's got disadvantage on stealth?
You, Brockus, and the daughter.
Brockus doesn't.
No, you. Oh, you wear medium armor. That's right.
Yeah.
Omen does not stealth. He just walks, and it's a 7.
Okay. Alright. I almost said Vera. You're not Vera. You're Celia.
So is it all heavy armor?
You have to
that
be
is
wearing enough
disadvantage?
pieces of heavy. How many pieces of heavy armor, or are you wearing a bodysuit?
It's a one-piece thing, but it takes up all slots, so it counts
Yeah,
as the
exactly.
separate pieces.
Yeah. So it's
Oh wait, is all
disadvantage.
medium armor? Is all medium armor?
So
No,
okay,
heavy.
I just found it. It's 3+ pieces of medium is disadvantage on stealth, or any amount of heavy armor is disadvantage on
Okay.
stealth.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So she still has.
And a
she
bodysuit
has
is
medium
3
armor.
pieces.
Yeah. So she has medium armor, but she's got 3 pieces. So yeah. So it's still a disadvantage. Okay.
So
I second guessed myself.
I
I was like,
initially
wait.
I initially rolled without disadvantage because I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way I could roll any worse than this anyway. And then I rolled it just for shits and giggles. And I rolled worse than that on the disadvantage. So that's a nat 1 for a total of 5.
You can't say it can't get any worse. That one's going to come into play.
I love how our half of the group is just like, yeah, excuse you, we're just gonna walk and not give a shit about stealthing.
Three Stooges over here, man.
Well,
Yep.
hold on. What did Jamar get?
13. I have
Yeah.
a little disadvantage
Riley?
as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
17.
Riley? 17? Okay.
17.
Oh, God. You're making a face. What is it, Athelia?
12.
Brockus?
I thought I was doing pretty bad compared to everyone else.
Well, it was originally 21, but since I have to roll with disadvantage, it's 14.
Over half
Okay.
this group is disadvantaged, so we don't
I-
stealth, we lumber.
And with disadvantage, I rolled an 11. So let's just say the group consensus is not great. Okay. So as you guys think you're stealthing your way through,
We blow things
You-
up, we don't stealth.
yeah, yeah.
We have a
As
special
you guys
size
are
skill.
stomping around like elephants over here, you guys hear some chatter closer towards the front, and as you can tell from the blueprints that you guys acquired, that's kind of the area that you guys need to go towards, where it had that locked-in room, where the elevator is and everything. As you guys get to that area, again, thinking you're stealthing, but you guys are kind of picking up heavy footsteps at a not so quiet pace. You notice that this room is, this is probably the only part of the ship on this floor that looks a little bit of a mess. Again, there's no bodies or anything, but there seems to be, like, crates and luggage and just a bunch of, like, just random stuff kind of tossed around. As you do see what looks like a very large mech that as soon as you guys kind of turn the corner and look around, just immediately, just you see that its little ocular eye just turn and immediately look at you guys. And as soon as it does, in a little robot voice, you just see it over and over say, "Intruder, intruder, intruder," as now sirens are going off of it. And as soon as it does, you see there are some doors, some open doors, doorways, that's the word I was looking for, doorways behind it, as you hear footprints metal on metal coming through as you see, as some of you would recognize, some very familiar mechs coming through, the little explodey kind. As you now see a line of them pointing their weapons at you guys. And the robot in the center starts to stand up. And once it does, you see almost like Transformers, as you see metal start to come unhinge and disconnect and grow, almost like it's just making itself look bigger. As you see this giant of a robot standing several feet tall now, much higher than Brockus, even, or even Omen. I forgot. Omen's the tallest one of the group now. Even
8 feet,
Omen,
yep.
kind of towering over all of you, as you see them all starting to point their weapons in your direction. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
With hearing footprints.
Y'all rolled like shit. It wasn't hard to tell where you guys were coming from.
Listen, as we're going up an elevator, we are reloading guns and everything. We are not trying to be stealthy.
Look,
One
I
of us
gave
had
y'all
a
a
panic
chance.
attack, so
And we all failed. But just to show you guys kind of like what you are looking at. As you got this fun little guy to look forward to.
I can take him.
You know, you said that to the last one, and you weren't wrong. You just got exploded point blank by a nuke in the face. But you
I
did take
didn't
him on.
die.
Well,
it's okay.
no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh my god, that was so funny. You guys have had 2 battles so far on this ship. One, you guys just did little puppets like, come over here, there's totally something to do over here. And then this battle, you were just like, smoke bomb, burn, move on. Just.
Okay,
We
to
are
be
I love
fair,
this
efficient at what we do.
so that noxious canister is a level 1 spell for me.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, it
and
is. I have it too.
it starts at 2d6, but it only goes up 1 point per cast, and it's going to cost me 2 to get it out initially. So instead of 2 rounds of doing shit, I spend 4 points, cast it at 3rd level, and call it a day.
Yeah. Look, this group has a particular set of skills. Delphin is not in that set, but we have a very
And-
particular set of skills.
That flat cannon that Asilia was using, if she was 1 level higher, because she's 1 level behind everyone else, if
Oh,
she was
yeah.
11 like everyone else, it would have been 6d6 instead of 4d6, and she could have done it 3 times instead of 2 times.
Criminy. Oh, the system's so broken. I love it.
It is. In the best way
Hey,
possible.
hey, you're the one that chose to make that map about 3 times smaller than it had to be.
Look,
If
they
you
were
had
gonna run
stretched
out
it-
and scatter. They were gonna run out and scatter, okay? I just didn't expect them to take, like, 70 damage from 1 move, okay?
As I
Haven't you
said,
learned anything from us? Run and scatter doesn't happen because it's either you run to that or you run to the battlefield control.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about the people on the level above that would have heard the ship rocking explosion below them going, the hell just happened?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. You definitely made yourselves known, that's for sure.
And as Rosa pointed out, that canister lasts for a minute and spews gas for a minute, regardless
Yeah.
of what happens.
Yep. And I've got a fun little animated token I can use now, so I'm here for
I'm
it.
just saying, we have the noxious gas stuff, and I do believe we have a bubble to put people in.
We do.
We have so many
You have a lot
bad
of
things
shit.
we can do as a group.
You have a lot.
I have a lot of
Crazy ass shit.
paralyzed stuff.
Yep.
Just paralyze them into the gas.
Yep.
We are walking Warfront.
Oh, gosh. But the gas doesn't move, so technically they just gotta get out of it. If they can.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was clutch. That was...
It was beautiful.
Jamar was
It
MVP of this
it was
episode.
Majestic. Yeah. It was majestic.
great.
It was perfect. I would not trade it for anything.
So when you said it was flammable, I'm looking at her grenades, because she's got a couple different kinds of grenades on her belt, and I'm like, oh, no she don't.
I very intentionally took the upgrade point to make it flammable, because I knew how many people carried fire.
How everyone has, you're like the only one that does cryo. Everyone else is like fire and necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I went, gee, this is flammable if I specialize on it. Let's do this.
Vera might be the only one with radiant damage. I can't remember, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
what you guys
but
can do
Vera
out here for
removes
it.
targets on her own. I don't need to help with that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No, y'all are a force to be...
Force.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're to be reckoned with, or a force of nature, or a force of war crimes.
Also, I see that you messaged me that you were teasing me saying we all hear footprints. I meant footsteps, whatever. Brain. I don't claim to be intelligent, okay?
It's late. I just have to.
Oh, gosh. But
It
thank
literally
you
took me
guys.
so you said it, and my brain went, what?
You're just like, you can hear footprints? Yes. Because in cartoons, they make sounds. So, yeah. Yeah, you can if this was a cartoon. Oh, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I'm so happy to be back, and with summer kind of slowly coming towards an end here, for the most part, we should be back on track. So, yeah, if that changes, I'll let you know, because some crazy stuff might be happening in September, but either way, we're back for now, guys. So, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is not the only show we have here. On Monday, we have our longest running show of Destiny Forge, run by Rojan. On alternating Tuesdays, we do have our Star Wars Tales of the Outer Rim game, run by Tiltbot. We kind of skipped a week, so they did, so they're doing kind of a back-to-back week, so they can get back on track with the alternating one, so it is coming up this upcoming Tuesday. Then we have our two alternating Thursday games. We have this lovely game, Mass Effect Horizons, of a 5e converging game. And then we have alternating Thursdays of Tricorn, run by Rojan. And then on Saturdays are just jam-packed now, as we have technically four, alternating shows. Our midday show is Withered Wastes, run by Rojan. And then that evening we have Vigilant 6, which is our homegrown superhero game. However, that's going to be on a very small hiatus for the time being right now, but this weekend we will see you for Withered Wastes. And then alternating Saturdays, our midday game is, I almost said Daggerheart, no, Downfall of Propriety, which is like a 1800s sort of themed Bridgerton murder mystery game run by Malls. And then that evening game is our Daggerheart game, run by Rojan, which is one of our newer games that we're having a lot of fun with. And we've got lots of fun things to come in the future. But for now, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Check us out on YouTube if you need to catch up on any shows or watch them again or for the first time. Either way, we'll see you guys in a couple weeks back here for this game. Till then, bye, guys.
Goodbye, everyone.